It's now live in the Facebook channel, ma'am.
Apo, sir. Thank you po. And we will just wait for the others to join our Zoom meeting and also our live stream, teachers. Good afternoon, everyone. Ayan. Okay, yan, nasa live
Turn
stream
on
na
na lang
din.
din po ng camera mo.
Yes po, sir. Hindi ako, sir, nakikita. Naka-on po ang camera ko.
Yes, ma'am. Hindi po nakikita.
Baka mahina lang, sir, yung internet ko kasi ngayon, sir, yung PLDT sa amin medyo may problema. Pero hopefully po, wag namang mag-cut yung connection. Yan, i-on ko po ulit. Try ko kung makita na ako.
Okay po, ma'am. Sige, ma'am.
Okay po. Let's go. Let's go. Ayan. I think nakikita na po ako.
Hindi pa po, ma'am.
Hindi pa po, sir. Bakit kaya? Ayan, good afternoon, teachers. Ayan, mag-join lang po kayo, ha? Para po makapag-start na tayo ng ating major shift for this afternoon. Okay. Ayan, good afternoon po, Ma'am Jaira. Sino pa ba ang ating mga teachers na naririto? Si Ma'am Queen. Good afternoon po, ma'am. How was your preparation so far? Malapit ang ating September let. Kaya ngayon ay nasa major shift na tayo, right? Ayan. Okay, so by the way, for this afternoon, teachers, I already mentioned that we will have our major shift review. So tapos na tayo sa ating general education and professional education, yung regular review natin, right? So for this afternoon naman po, ay sisimulan natin ang ating English major shift review. So I hope that maka-attend ng ating mga teachers, lalong-lalo na yung ating mga English majors. This will truly help you sa inyong preparation para sa upcoming September let. Okay, so it's already, ano nang petsa ngayon? August 20. Diba ang bilis ng araw, ang bilis ng paglipas ng araw, parang dati nasa June pa lang tayo and ngayon, ang bilis, August 20 na. So sana teachers, no, yung mga techniques natin na ginagamit, palagi nyo siyang ni-utilize sa inyong mga practice test, sa mga drills na ginagawa nyo kahit nasa bahay. So always remember kung ano po yung mga techniques nating ginagawa lagi, okay? So ngayon, 5:06 na. I think 5:08 start na tayo. Okay? Para mas marami tayong makover for this afternoon. Ayan, huwag kayong mahiyang mag-greet sa ating live stream. Yung mga teachers nating present, no? Same drill tayo, teachers. You have to actively participate para naman po pagdating ng actualet ay talagang prepared na kayo. Kasi yun lang din naman yung gagawin nyo. Kung paano tayo sasagot sa ating mga ganitong review, ganun din po kayo sasagot at ganun din po kayo mag-iisip pagdating ng actual let. Okay? Kaya teachers, ayan, good afternoon, Ma'am Martina. Actively participate po tayo sa ating comment section and our chat box. Okay, again, item number muna tayo bago ang sagot para ma-monitor natin if nakukuha nyo ba yung correct answer. Okay? Okay, sige. And teachers, itong English majorship review natin for this afternoon, hindi lang siya beneficial for English majors, but this will also help yung ating mga teachers sa BEd, especially that, syempre, sa general education natin, di ba, meron tayong English din, okay? Lalong-lalo na yung literature, no? Medyo, ano din yan, scope pa din yan ng Gen Ed. Kaya, this will help you then, teachers, pagdating sa Gen Ed. Okay, good afternoon, Ma'am May Flores. Good afternoon, Ma'am Ruby, Ma'am Liliba, Ma'am Mary Jel, and ayan, si Sir, ano bang name mo, Sir? Hindi ko ma-pronounce yung name ni Sir. Okay, it's already 5:08. Are you ready, teachers? Yan, mag-warm up na, no? Para sa ating 3-hour discussion and drills for this afternoon. Okay, hindi lang po tayo teachers magpo-focus in terms of question kasi ang napansin ko pagdating sa English majorship, kailangang mapagtuon ng pansin lalong-lalo na is yung literature. Okay? Hindi ko naman sinasabi that makapag-focus lang tayo ng literature. We will have more discussion sa iba pang mga scope ng English majorship. However, kumbaga, for this afternoon, okay, magkakaroon tayo ng thorough discussion in terms of literature. Pero yung start natin, teachers, start tayo sa language learning, yung mga popular methodology na ma-encounter nyo later, okay? Kasi teachers, yung grammar, okay, carry na natin yan. Kasi syempre English majors tayo, di ba? So, ang ano natin ngayon is, kasi yung pinaka na-encounter namin during March 19, 2023 LED, kapag hindi mo familiar yung stories, okay, especially in literature, mahihirapan ka pong sagutan yon. But one thing naman na napansin ko is kapag gamay mo din naman yung mga techniques kagaya ng mga ginagawa natin lagi sa mga drills natin and discussion, makukuha mo po yung correct answer. Okay? Kaya teachers, actively participate tayo para mahasa po yung ating mga brain cells. Pagdating ng actualet, ready na. Okay? Sige. Ayan, dumadagdag na ang ating mga teachers sa live stream. Are you ready? Paki-chat nga muna sa ating comment section and sa ating chat box if you are ready. Handa na ba ang ating mga future LPTs? Ayan, dapat may conviction na teachers ha. Huwag lalamya-lamya kasi nako, August 20 na, dapat ay full na tayo ng ating energy. Dapat handang-handa na para sa ating September LED. Okay, sige, ilapag nyo ang inyong mga greetings if you are ready sa ating comment section. Ayan, si Ma'am Jaira and si Ma'am Queen talagang ready na. How about yung ating mga teachers naman sa live stream? Sige, isigaw nyo na kayo na yung next LPT natin kasi 'di ba yung manifestation, napakalaking bagay niyan, teachers. Wag lang aral ng aral, i-manifest nyo siya, mag-pray kayo, dapat ay balance lahat yan para talagang sure na sure ang inyong pagpasa at hindi lang pagpasa kundi ay ang pag-top nyo on our September LED. Okay? Sige, let's start. It's already 5:11. No, start na tayo para buhay na kayo sa participate sa ating mga questions, okay? But we will start first, teachers, sa discussion para mamaya may maisagot kayo. Mahirap naman kapag nagtatanong tayo tas hindi nyo alam, di ba? So, i-review natin, teachers, yung ating English concepts, okay? Okay. Okay, again, teachers, English majorship po tayo for this afternoon. I hope that everyone's ready. Ayan. Okay. Ayan, nauna pala yung question. Sige. Tingnan natin if you already have the idea of these concepts, and then later on, teachers, kumbaga, hahasain natin, mas iuhon natin yung inyong understanding when it comes to these concepts. Okay? Sige. Item number 1. One of its major feature is the use of mother tongue as target of instruction. What theoretical foundation of language is being asked? Is it A, situational language? Letter B, grammar-focused language? C, grammar translation method? Or letter D, direct method? Sige. Okay, ano kaya yung sagot ninyo, teachers? Okay, sige. Isagot nyo na, teachers, yung yung pinag-isipan nyo dyang sagot. Go. Okay, si Ma'am Jaira, sabi niya ay letter B. Okay, number 1 ni Ma'am Jaira is letter B. How about the others? Let's see, ano ba yung sagot nyo? Marami-rami itong mga theoretical foundation or yung mga popular methodology in terms of language teaching, okay? Dapat, teachers, kilalan nyo na to. I mean, yes, we had a discussion of this, I think, 3rd year college. Okay? Pero ito, teachers, since nagre-review nga tayo kasi minsan nakakalimutan natin. So, very useful siya, no? Matutulungan kayo ng reviewing ito. Okay? And kung paano ba sila nagkakaiba-iba. Okay, si Ma'am Mary Jel, letter B. Yan, si Sir Fair, letter A, si Ma'am, letter B, si Ma'am May, letter D, si Ma'am Ruby, letter C. Okay, naghahati-hati yung sagot natin sa letter B and C. Okay? Kasi parehas, I think dahil parehas sila grammar, no? Kaya nalilito kayo. Okay, sige, tingnan natin, teachers, ano ba yung sagot? Okay, sige. The answer here, teachers, ay walang iba kundi ay letter C. Okay, this is grammar translation method. Okay, hindi po siya grammar-focused language. I know na malilito kayo dyan kasi para silang nagsisimula sa grammar. However, the target, kapag sinabi natin na feature, yung major feature niya is the use of mother tongue as the target of instruction. So that is grammar translation method. Okay? So, yung mga nakakuha ng correct answer, very good, teachers. Okay, letter C po yung tamang sagot. Later on, we will have a thorough discussion kung ano ba yung grammar translation method. But based on this question, di ba, ang major feature ng grammar translation method is the use of the mother tongue as the target of instruction. Tingnan natin mamaya kung bakit ba ganyan yan. Okay, and the rest of also the rest of other or the other methods, okay, the popular methodology in terms of language teaching. Yan, very good sa mga nakakuha ng correct answer. Let's have item number 2. In this theory of language learning, grammar is taught inductively. Grammar is taught inductively. Is it A, grammar translation method? Letter B, situational language. Letter C, direct method. Or letter D, community language learning. What is your answer here, teachers? Okay, grammar is taught inductively daw. Ano ba yung tawag natin kapag ganito? Sige, pag-isipan yung maigi. Again, when answering questions like these, teachers, you may still use our techniques, okay? Yung mga techniques na ginagamit natin lagi pagsagot. I'm very happy nung last na meeting natin, no? Saan ba yung subject? I think, yeah, field study and teaching internship. Ang daming teachers natin ang gumamit talaga. Kasi ni-require ko kayo to use the techniques talaga, 'di ba? Kasi kailan niyo pa yung gagamitin? Dapat sa mga questions ng ganito. Para on the day of the exam, ganun din yung gagawin niyo. So, I'm very happy last meeting kasi ang tataas ng mga scores ng ating mga teachers. Talagang nag-iisip na, and with the use of your knowledge of the concepts and also the techniques, talagang nakukuha niyo yung correct answer, okay? Ayan, tingnan natin. Ano yung sagot nyo? Letter C, direct method. How about the other teachers? Yung ibang mga teachers natin dyan. Sagot-sagot lang, teachers. Again, kapag nagkakamali kayo, okay lang yan. First majorship review pa lang naman natin to. No? Okay. Letter C, tingnan natin kung tama ba yung sagot nyo. Letter B and C na naman yung ating nananaig na sagot, yung ating dominant answer. Okay? Pag sinabing grammar is taught inductively, yung theory tinatawag dito or yung method na tinutukoy dito, teachers, ay walang iba kundi ay letter C. Okay? Letter C po, direct method. And you will know bakit siya direct method. Okay? Bakit siya direct method mamaya. Yan. Item number 3 tayo, teachers. It is learning the language through meaningful content, including the focus on subjects such as science, math, English, and etc. A, grammar translation method. Letter B, situational language. Letter C, direct method. Or letter D, content-based instruction. Okay, sige nga. Ayan, congratulations, by the way, teachers, to those who got the correct answer para sa ating item number 2. Okay? Yung mga nakasagot ng letter C kanina, very good. Yung secret lang naman dyan, teachers, lagi is maliban sa kung alam nyo na yung sagot, kung alam nyo talaga yung konsepto, pag-isipan nyo siyang maigi, teachers, okay? Huwag kayong tsachamba kasi kapag tsumamba po kayo, yan, parang ibig sabihin nun, hindi nyo pinag-isipan, then higher din yung chance or probability na mali yung maisagot nyo. Okay? Kaya lagi nyong pag-iisipan, teachers, kahit hindi nyo pa yan alam, nako, galugadin yung maigi yung question. Intindihin yung maigi yung question kasi baka meron dyang mga context clues na makakatulong sa inyo for you to be able to get the correct answer. Okay? Ayan, sige. Yung sagot nyo ay letter D. Okay, most of you answered letter D. Let's see. Okay, ang ano natin dyan, teachers, yung context clue is meaningful content. Okay, pag nakita nyo si meaningful content, is that grammar translation method? Siyempre, ligwak, no? Hindi si A. Is that situational language? Tumutukoy ba yan? Meron ba dyan sa question or sa stem ng ating question na parang tumutukoy sa situational language? Okay, isip-isipin nyo, no? Tapos na-realize nyo na parang wala naman. Okay, how about letter C, direct method? Okay, may direct method ba dyan? Nakita mo na kasi si meaningful content. Tapos nakita mo din si letter D, di ba? Content-based instruction. Meaningful content. So, dapat ganun kayo mag-isip, teachers. Hinahanapan nyo siya ng connection. Lalo na kung hindi nyo alam po yung konsepto or yung tinutukoy mismo doon. Diba? Kasi, again, hindi nyo naman kasi yan alam lahat. Hindi nyo naman po mapag-aaralan lahat. But with the use nga ng ating mga techniques, kagaya na lang ng mga context clues na nasa stem ng ating question, so ibig sabihin nun, pwede nyo siyang pag-isipan. Okay? Pag-isipan nyo siya, kagaya nito. Kaya yung sagot dyan, teachers, you are correct. That is letter D, content-based instruction. From the word nga, okay, learning the language through meaningful content, including the focus on subjects such as science, math, English, and etc. Okay? Very good. Most of you, I think, got the correct answer for this item. Okay, sige. Ayan, sino na ba dyan ang naka-perfect up to number 3? Okay, very good. Sa mga nakakakuha ng correct answer. And sa mga hindi or sa mga nagkakamali teachers, don't worry again, di ba? Paulit-ulit ko naman yung sinasabi na mas okay nang magkamali kayo sa review kesa magkamali po kayo on the day of the let. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala teachers. Just remember na i-take note nyo po yung mga hindi nyo pa alam, di ba? Yung mga bago nyong na-encounter sa ating review para mababalikan nyo siya and mamamaster nyo siya. Okay, the next day, let's say for example, babalikan nyo kasi yung mga hindi nyo, kumbaga hindi nyo pa na-master, kagaya ng mga nagiging mistakes nyo during our drills. Okay po. Ayan, very good. Si Ma'am Mayda, over 3 na. So, perfect pa, no? And si Ma'am Ruby din, very good. And the rest of our teachers na talagang lumalaban para sa lisensya. Ayan, let's proceed, teachers. Item, bakit lumabas? Okay, item number 4. Which approach to language teaching anchors on the behaviorist assumption that language learning is the acquisition of a set of correct language habits and whose goal is to use the target language communicatively, overlearn it so as to be able to use it automatically. Okay? Nagkakaroon ng automaticity. Is it A, grammar translation method? Letter B, direct method? Letter C, Suggestopedia. Letter D, audiolingual method. May sagot na daw, sabi ni Ma'am, may bonus na. Okay, sige lang, Ma'am. Sagot lang po kayo, teachers. Laban lang, okay? Siguro yung iba hindi naman nakita. Okay. And may mga naka 2 over 3. Okay lang yung teachers. No, ang importante teachers, every review, lumalaban kayo. Sumasagot kayo kasi yun yung nagiging training ground nyo. Okay? Para sa actual let. Kasi hindi naman yan hindi naman yung pag-take nyo ng let teachers, hindi naman ibig sabihin na yung may mga, let's say for example, yung mga matatalino lang yung makakapasa, 'di ba? Depende yan teacher sa drive nyo kung paano nyo minamanage yung sarili nyo. The more na kumbaga motivated kayo, 'di ba? Syempre, sipag na sipag din kayo niyan, no? Hindi kayo pinanghihinaan ng loob kaya lagi kayong may energy sa pagre-review. Talagang yung motivation yung makapasa ay malakas. Kaya pak na pak ang preparation. So, napakataas teachers ng probability na maipasa nyo at hindi lang maipasa, kundi ay maging top-notcher kayo. Kaya, laban lang teachers, huwag kayong panghihinaan, okay? Ayan. Ano kaya yung sagot nyo dito, teachers? Okay. Letter. Yan. Yung mga sagot nyo ay letter A, merong letter D, may letter C. Ayan, halo-halo yung sagot nyo, no? Okay. Sige nga, try nga nating annotate. Okay. Sige, yung natin dito, teachers, yung mga keywords, based daw siya or naka-anchor siya sa behaviorist assumption that language learning is the acquisition of set of correct language habits. Okay? So building habits to. And whose goal is to use the target language communicatively, overlearn it. Okay? So meaning may drills, di ba? Kasi paano mo naman siya ma-overlearn kung hindi mo siya uulit-ulitin? Okay? Kung walang drill. So, sabi dito, so as to be able to use it automatically. Para merong automaticity at the end. Okay, so ano yung sagot dito, teachers? The answer here is none other than letter D, audiolingual method. Later, makikita nyo bakit ba? Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng audiolingual method? Okay, kasi marami yung mga nalilito dyan, teachers. Ang dami nitong mga methodologies in language teaching and learning. And kailangan kapag may ganitong review na nare-refresh po siya sa inyong brain cells para hindi na kayo malilito on the day of the let. Okay po? Kung itatanong man yan, kasi usually teachers hindi yan nawawala. Of course, hindi yan nawawala. So you have to master these, teachers. Let's start. Are you ready? O yan, ang mga notes nyo, teachers, huwag kakalimutan. Prepare your notes. We have the first popular methodology in language teaching. Ayan, ligwak daw si Ma'am Cecil. Okay lang yan, ma'am. Naku, yung pagkaligwak nyo naman, ma'am, hindi nyo yan makakalimutan. Kaya on the day of the let, pag nakita nyo yan, naku, hindi na kayo magkakamali. Diba? Kaya kung nagkakamali again, huwag kayong panghihinaan ng loob. Okay lang yan. Ngayon lang yan sa review, pero on the day of the let, again, hindi na kayo magkakamali dapat. Okay? Sige, let's start our discussion of the methodologies in language in language teaching. Okay, first we have grammar translation method. By the way, teachers, may I ask first, are you familiar with this popular methodologies in language teaching? Who among you are familiar already with this methodology? Sige nga, tingnan natin. I-chat nyo sa inyong, or i-comment nyo sa inyong comment section if you're already familiar or you mastered this already, para makita ko kung sino ba yung mga hindi pa nakakapag-master nito. Sige nga po. Tingnan natin kung talagang, kung meron na bang mga familiar sa ganitong topic. Although we already had this, diba, nung third year college tayo. Okay. Ayan, may mga nakakaalam na po nito. Ayan, sige, teachers. Pero i-review natin siya, no, para ma-master niyo siya. So first, we have the grammar translation method. So yung grammar translation method, teachers, from the word translation. Okay, translation. So yung keyword dyan is yung translation. Pag nakita niyo yung translation, so ibig sabihin, tina-translate siya, di ba? So focus niya is yung text translation. Okay. Okay po. Okay. Lockdown daw nung panahon ni na Ma'am May. Okay lang yan, Ma'am May. Ngayon, i-ano natin siya. I-discuss natin siya thoroughly. Mas ano na to, simplified. Kasi during our time, actually, naalala ko noon, pinabasa kami noon ng mga mahabang text, no? Mga regarding sa ganitong methodologies. So ito, ano na to, simplified version. Mas madali nyo nang maintindihan. Okay po? Kaya teachers, wag po kayong, wag dapat kayong tamaring mag-take note. Kasi yung pag-take note nyo naman is mas tataas yung retention nyo. Okay? Sige. So again, teachers, pag grammar translation method po, nakafocus siya on text translation. Okay? So mother tongue is the target of instruction. Okay? So ibig sabihin, yung ginagamit po dito ay yung student's native language. Let's say, for example, ako, since nasa Bicol kami, so yung ginagamit po dyan, or ginagamit sa pagtuturo is yung native language, which is, of course, the Bicol, yung Bicol language, or yung Bicol na, yung Bicol. I know naman siguro na familiar kayo, or kung Cebuano kayo, ano ba yung ano nyo, native language nyo? Or kung sa, let's say for example, sa ano kayo, nandun kayo sa NCR, pwedeng Tagalog, di ba? Yan. So yung ginagamit is yung native language or the mother tongue. Okay, yun yung target of instruction. And then it focuses on the accuracy of grammar or grammatical rules and translation. And yung focus dyan, teachers, is para magkaroon ng accuracy in reading and writing. So yung grammar translation method, teachers, madali nyo yung maintindihan kasi during our time, di ba? Kasi ito teachers method na ito is ano siya, teacher-centered. Okay, teacher-centered. So usually ang ginagawa dito is let's say for example, sa classroom, gumagamit si teacher mismo ng native language. Hindi siya naka-focus on the, let's say for example, yung English language. Kasi ang ginagawa dyan, teachers, parang tinatranslate siya para magkaroon siya ng, or magkaroon yung mga estudyante ng thorough understanding. Kasi di ba pag gumagamit tayo ng ating native language, mas madaling maintindihan. Diba? So yun yung grammar translation method. Focus siya on text translation, pero meron siya teacher strict parang emphasis on grammatical rules and translation. Dapat na ita-translate talaga strictly based on paano siya, kung paano, or yung pag-translate niya ay eksakto talaga. Okay, yun yung term. Dapat eksakto talaga siya. Kaya nga sinasabi niya dyan na meron siyang focus on the accuracy of grammatical rules and translation. Hindi lang basta-basta teacher's translation, but it should be accurate. Okay, accurate. Ayan. Kaya minsan teachers yung ginagawa dito is nagkakaroon ng mga list of vocabularies, di ba? Yan, tama yan ma'am, not into speaking, but into reading and writing. Okay, into reading and writing. Kaya yung ginagawa dyan teachers mismo, minsan ng teacher or yung si teacher mismo ay gumagawa yan ng list of words. And then yung list of words na yun, ita-translate, meron siyang translation. Diba? Meron siyang translation. Para yung estudyante ay mayroong thorough or mas anong tawag natin dito? Yung parang mas naiintindihan niya. Diba? Kasi pag tina-translate siya, mas naiintindihan ng estudyante or ginagamit siya on the native language of the student. Okay, basta tandaan nyo teachers lagi na kapag grammar translation method, focus yan on text translation, and yung target language is, or the target of instruction is the mother tongue. Okay, yung mother tongue, yan yung wag nyong kakalimutan pagdating sa grammar translation method. Ayan, and then teacher-centered yan teachers ha. Okay, I hope that this is clear na. Let's go now to letter B, which is the direct method. So direct method naman, this is taught inductively. Diba? Kaya nga kanina sa question natin, taught inductively, yung nasa STEM, diba? Yung hinihingi. Ano daw bang method yung itinuturo in an inductive manner. So pag sinabi natin inductive, teachers, that is from specific to general, right? Specific to general. So yung ginagawa dito, teaching is done in the target language. Kasi teachers, this particular method, this is in response to the GTM or the grammar translation method. This is a complete opposite of the grammar translation method. Kasi di ba yung grammar translation method, gumagamit sila ng mother tongue or the native language of the student. Ito naman teachers, yung ginagamit mismo is yung target language. Okay? Yung target language na mismo. So, kabaliktaran siya nung grammar translation method. Okay? And then, yung ginagamit po dyan ay usually yung mga useful everyday language, yung nakaka-relate yung mga estudyante, di ba? Yun yung ginagamit. Kaya nga nakalagay dyan na learning conversational skills through different situation. So gumagamit siya teachers, the way na itinuturo ito, gumagamit po ng mga different situation na truly yung mga estudyante yung mga estudyante ay nakaka-relate, okay? That they can relate dun sa mga examples, dun sa ginagawa nilang conversation, okay? Dun sa conversation. And then nagkakaroon din po dito ng learning from simple to complex vocabulary, okay? Simple to complex. Kaya nga teachers inductively kasi nagsisimula sa mga specific hanggang sa nagkakaroon siya ng progression. Okay po, nagkakaroon po siya ng progression. And then, yung mga teachers, kaya siya tinawag na direct method na tinuturo siya in an inductive manner. Kasi yung mga estudyante ay, sila mismo yung nagde-discover, okay, ng grammatical rules. Diba sa GTM mismo or ihinahain na mismo yung grammatical rules, paano ba yung mga sentence structures, yung mga ganon. Dito naman teachers, hinahayaan si student or yung mga estudyante na ma-discover yung grammatical rules or yung patterns Okay? Hinahayaan na sila yung makadiscover sa direct method. So complete opposite po siya ng GTM or the grammar translation method. Okay? And kung yung ano naman teachers, GTM or the grammar translation method ay nakafocus on reading and writing, ito naman pong direct method ay nakafocus on accuracy in speaking and listening. Okay? In speaking and listening po siya nakafocus. Ayan. Sige, i-take note niyo yan, teachers, kasi dapat hindi na kayo dyan magkakamali. Again, yung direct method and GTM, magka-opposite or complete opposite po sila. Okay? Complete opposite po sila. Kasi yung direct method, ginawa siya in response to the grammar translation method. Kung yung GTM ay gumagamit ng mother tongue or the native language, ang direct method naman ay itinuturo using strictly, okay? Strictly using the target language. So kung English, English na. Okay? English na talaga siya. Hindi na siya ita-translate. Okay? Wala nang translation into native language. Okay? I hope that this is clear, teachers. Sige, paki-ano sa ating chat box if this is clear na po. This, yan, yung these two methods are clear. Okay? Okay, I hope na nagtitake note kayo, teachers, para hindi kayo malito, ha? Or mabalikan nyo siya. Ayan. And then the next one, we also have the audio-lingual method. Okay? Pag sinabi natin, teachers, audio-lingual method, tinatawag din siyang audio-lingualism. Okay? Kaya pag nakita nyo kung audio-lingual method or audio-lingualism, parehas lang sila. Okay? Yan naman po yung method na merong emphasis on learning grammatical and phonological structure. Okay, yan yung emphasis niya, learning grammatical and phonological structure. And also, kagaya nung sa direct method, yung focus niya also is yung accuracy in speaking and listening. Madali lang, teachers, maintindihan si audiolingual method. Okay, take note of these important clues. So, nakabase or inspired po yung audiolingual method sa behaviorism. Diba, alam naman natin na kapag behaviorism, mayroon po tayong tinatawag na, dapat magkaroon ang estudyante ng, or nabibuild yung habit ng ating mga estudyante para magkaroon siya ng automaticity. Kagaya nung nasa question natin kanina, di ba? Kaya teachers, in audiolingual method or audiolingualism, ang in-emphasize po dyan ay yung repetitive drills. Okay? Repetitive drills, yung paulit-ulit na yung repetitive drills nga na kapag inulit-ulit mo siya, ma-overlearn mo siya, di ba? Ma-overlearn mo siya hanggang sa magkaroon po ng automaticity na parang automatic na lang siya. So yun po yung clues when it comes to audiolingual method, okay? You have to take note that kapag audiolingual method ay meron tayong repetitive drills. They learn the language, okay? They overlearn the language through repetitive drills. Pag paulit-ulit na, then nagkakaroon ng mastery, nagkakaroon ng automaticity. Okay? I hope that this is clear, teachers. Again, audiolingual method po yan. Kapag based on behaviorism and lagi tayong or may emphasis in terms of repetitive drills. Okay, example, teacher drilling the class on grammatical structure and phonological structure. So pag paulit-ulit na, ayan, drills, laging may drills, di ba? Then nagkakaroon po ng mastery and automaticity. And teachers, since di ba, drill siya, ayan, tama po yan, Ma'am Barser. Si Sir Gutierrez, yan, Army method. Based kasi siya sa Army method or yung Army drills po na tinatawag natin, okay? And then, syempre, dahil drills po nga siya, teachers, di ba? Hindi naman, sa simula, syempre, merong mga estudyanteng nahihirapan pa, so merong mga errors na nakukumit. Hanggang nga sa paulit-ulit na drills, so nagkakaroon po ng overlearning or nagkakaroon ng mastery, okay? Ng automaticity. So, yung error correction is very important. Okay po? That is very important. Okay, one moment. Ayan, sige. May nag-chat kanina, hindi ko nabasa. Dinilit siguro, okay? Sige. Girl. Girl pala si si Ma'am Gutierrez. Hindi ko kasi alam yung name, Ma'am. Sorry na po. Okay. Ayan, okay na yan. Basta yan, tama si Ma'am Gutierrez na meron tayong audiolingual method na based din siya sa Army method, okay? Repetition. Okay po, sige. I hope that this is clear now, teachers. Now, let's go to the designer method. Okay? Ano naman yung designer method, teachers? So, sa designer method, we have several. I think 4 yan. 4. Okay? Under the designer method. Let's have a thorough discussion of this. Okay. Pag sinabing designer method, we have first the community language learning. Pag sinabing community language learning, by the way, teachers, si pala ang naging nito? Parang ang nag-create nito ay si Charles Curan. Okay? Charles Curan, you may take note of that as well. Baka itanong, no, at least ready kayo. Okay? Pag sinabing community language learning, from the word community, yung mga estudyante ay natututo, not just yung siya lang mismo, di ba? Hindi lang siya, but the students or the students learn the language through what? Through a community. So pag sinabing community, meron po tayo dyang teacher and of course yung mga other learners. Okay? Hindi lang siya mag-isa. Okay? As a community siya. Yes, tama, collaborative po siya. Okay? Learning the target language through interaction with the teacher and other learners. Community where they help each other. Okay? And also sa community language learning, paying attention to the teacher. So the students pay attention to the teacher and produce their own sentence to maintain the conversation. So dito merong binibigay talagang attention yung mga estudyante sa kung paano ba yung teacher, kumbaga paano si teacher magsalita, paano si teacher mag-produce ng mga sentences. Okay, para si estudyante o yung estudyante mismo ay matuto din siya or ma-imitate niya siya, pwedeng ma-imitate niya or matutuhan niya kung paano ba ginagawa ni teacher to maintain the conversation. Okay? And teacher, syempre, yes, group dynamics, pwedeng ganyan. And syempre teachers, since, di ba, kasi usually ginaganap ito or nagaganap ito in a conversation, in an open conversation with the teacher and other learners, si teacher naman, yan, single L lang yung counselor dyan, teachers. Teacher behaves like a counselor. Yung teacher dyan, yung role niya is like a counselor. So, dapat si teacher dyan ay non-judgmental. Kasi syempre, may mga errors dyan na makukumit. May mga times na hindi naman perfect, di ba, yung pag-produce ng language ng estudyante. So, dapat non-judgmental si teacher and supportive. Supportive in a way na parang inaano niya, ni-recognize niya kung ano yung sinasabi ng estudyante and also ina-address niya in a constructive way kung paano niya matutulungan yung learners na makorek yung mga errors nila. Okay? So community language learning, the keyword there is as a community. They learn as a community. Okay? Community where they help each other in learning the language. Okay po? Ayan. I hope that this is clear. We have number 2. For the designer method, we have total physical response. From the word total physical response, syempre teachers may involvement siya ng movement, gestures, basta movement and gestures. So dito naman teaching the language through physical activity. Okay? Dapat gumagalaw, hindi lang puro speaking, 'di ba? Dapat merong movement na kasali. So may gumagamit ng hand gestures and movement, and si learner is a listener, okay, nakikinig siya, and a performer. Okay, performer in a way na siya yung nagmo-move, siya mismo, hindi siya passive, 'di ba? Very active yung learning dito. Okay? So si learner is a listener and performer of the teacher's command. So yung nagko-command po siya. Sinasabi niya, ano yung gagawin mo? So pag sinabi ni teacher na jump, So ano yung dapat na maging movement ng mga estudyante? Of course, they have to jump, di ba? Doon mo makikita na alam kaya ng estudyanteng ito kung ano yung sinasabi ko, or pwede namang hindi lang siya single word, pwedeng may sasabihin si teacher na may i-command siya, and then the learners should do that. Okay? Should move out kung ano yung sinasabi niyang command. Okay? Iyan, si teacher commands and monitor the interaction. Okay? Para maging successful yung language learning. Okay, teachers? That is total physical response by James Asher. Ayan. Let's move forward to Suggestopedia. Ano naman, teachers, yung sinasabi nating Suggestopedia? Yan naman po ay kay Georgie Lozanov. Okay? Kay Georgie Lozanov. Okay? Suggestopedia naman is teaching the language in a conducive environment. Yan. Teachers, take note. One of the keywords pag sinabi nating Suggestopedia, natututo ang mga bata. They learn more in a conducive environment. So ano ba yung conducive environment? Dapat ay they feel safe, they feel comfortable, di ba? Merong proper ventilation, meron tayong mga proper equipments. Kumbaga, yung mga estudyante, they feel welcome, di ba? They feel welcome, they feel comfortable as they learn the language. Kasi sabi dito sa Suggestopedia, the more na conducive yung environment, then the more or nagiging parang importanteng factor siya kung paano or gaano matututo ang estudyante in learning the language. The more na conducive, then the higher probability or possibility na matuto ang estudyante in learning the target language. Okay po? And then the students absorb the linguistic input best in a conducive environment. Yan na nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, di ba, teachers? And then also, yes, tama si Ma'am Jaira, you make the students feel safe. So dapat nga, kahit nga si teachers dito, teacher ay the way na mag-dress si teachers, dapat ay properly, yung damit niya ay naaangkop naman, di ba? Sa paano ba si teacher mag-dress? Hindi dapat revealing, di ba? Hindi dapat yung para si teacher siga-siga, di ba? So matatakot niyan yung estudyante, no? And iniiwasan dito yung mga topics like, let's say, for example, yung drugs, yung killings, di ba? Kasi pag yun yung mga pinag-uusapan, yung mga estudyante naman is parang makakapag-create naman siya ng negative atmosphere. Okay? Dapat conducive lang yung learning environment dito sa Suggestopedia. And then the teacher should show confidence in the method. Okay? Dapat merong confidence si teacher. Again, sabi ko nga, di ba, the teacher should dress properly and maintain solemn atmosphere. So meron dapat solemn atmosphere for the Suggestopedia as a method in language teaching. Okay po? I hope that this is clear. Next one, we have the silent way. Ayan, tigateg na naman po siya. The silent way method. Ano naman yung silent way? From the word silent. So, ang sinasabi naman dito, teachers, dapat daw si teacher should be as silent as possible. So, yes, learning achieves its maximum success when the mind is... Tama si Ma'am Gutierrez that learning achieves its maximum success when the mind is relaxed. Siyempre, kapag relax yung mind mo, di ba, the more na mas ma-absorb mo yung linguistic input kagaya nung nabanggit natin kanina on the Suggestopedia. Okay, tama? Very good, ma'am. Okay, and sa silent way naman, teachers, dapat si teacher should be as silent as possible. And si learner naman should speak as much as possible. So dito dapat meron si learner independent thinking, di ba? Dapat si learner dito ay responsible, no? Should be independent in responsible as much as possible. Kasi si teacher dito is more on monitoring na lang siya. Okay, monitoring. Yan. Learners should discover and produce their own. But teachers, it doesn't mean that silent way, it doesn't mean na since silent siya, wala na talaga si teacher gagawin. The teacher should parang imo-model niya pa din at the start, no? Sa pinakasimula, pwedeng magmo-model si teacher paano ba gagawin. And then from that particular modeling, no? yung mga estudyante naman ay matututo naman sila. And then, after that, matututo din silang mag-create on their own. Okay? Or to discover and produce their own. Okay? So, it doesn't mean na silent lang talaga si teacher. So syempre, dapat mag-ano pa din siya. Parang siya pa din yung magpapanimula or magmo-model muna siya kung paano ba gagawin, and then let the students do or discover and produce on their own. Okay? Yan po yung silent way. And teachers, one more thing sa silent way is the use of the questionnaire rods. Okay? Yung questionnaire rods, pwedeng ano yan, pwedeng maging keyword dyan. Paki-take note yung use of questionnaire rods and other visual aids. Yan yung para sa silent way. Okay? Basta si learner dyan ay dapat independent and responsible kasi si teacher, less talk. Diba? Less talk. Yan, tama si Ma'am Gutierrez, more on physical, yung physical objects at parang dun yan sa total physical response. Okay? But dito din sa silent way, pwede din. Diba? Kasi may gumagamit tayo ng questionnaire rods. So, may mga objects din gagamitin and other visual aids. Okay? Very good. Thank you, ma'am. I hope that you are taking note, teachers. Okay? Pwede kayong mag-actively participate on our chat box. The more kasi that you actively participate, the more na nagiging mataas yung retention and mastery ninyo. Okay po? Yan, very good. Let's move forward. Good afternoon po, Ma'am Junaline. Yes. Okay, yan, Ma'am. Nalit ka ata ngayon. Sige, habol tayo. Okay? Sige. Next one, after naman ng designer method, kasi lahat yung teachers, yung apat na yon, they are designer methods. Okay? Ano yung una? The community language learning. Next one, we have the total physical response. The next one is the Suggestopedia. And then the next one is the silent way. Now let's go to the next one after after the designer method. We have the communicative language teaching. Ano naman yung communicative language teaching? Okay, so this one, teachers, students learn the language through interaction. Okay, dapat may interaction and by being involved in a real communication. Okay, again, teachers, take note, pag sinasabi nating communicative language learning, yung focus niya is nasa interaction ng learners and ini-involve nila yung sarili nila in a real communication. Okay, real communication. And then the use of the target language in variety of context. Okay, so merong ginagamit na siya in different contexts, not just in one context. Okay? Kasi the more na ginagamit siya in variety of context, then nagiging broad din yung kanilang learning, yung language learning. Okay? And mas mataas yung linguistic input. Okay po? And of course, since meron tayong interaction, of course, more exposure to language is important to develop the knowledge and skills of the students in a language. Okay, exposure. The more that you expose your students in let's say for example sa mga conversations, di ba? Hindi lang passively nagsusulat sila, but they use it, okay, in everyday lives, in different contexts. Then the higher yung pag-develop nila ng kanilang knowledge and skills in language. Okay? And of course, dito yung target is to develop fluency and accuracy. Okay? Fluency and accuracy po dapat ma-develop sa communicative language learning. Okay? I hope that this is clear, teachers. Okay, one moment, teachers. Waiting na lang ako. Yan, mag-take notes kayo, teachers. Huwag kayong makinig lang. Okay, the more na nag-take note, the more na mataas yung retention. Okay, let's move forward. Oh, ito naman, teachers. Let's go to task-based learning. Marami yung nalilito, teachers, in communicative language communicative language teaching and yung task-based learning. Pero teachers, ito yung sikreto dyan. Okay? Kasi ito kasing CLL, yes, the communicative language teaching, okay, or CLT, and task-based learning. Parehas kasi silang nagkakaroon ng exposure or nagkakaroon, yes, tama, exposure in real communication. Okay? However, yung kaibahan nila teachers, yung focus po sa task-based learning, kung sa CLT ang focus ay interaction and real communication, yung focus naman po sa task-based learning ay meaningful task. Learning the language through meaningful task. Okay? Tandaan nyo lang, kaya nga task-based, di ba? Task-based, so dapat may task. So kaya yung focus ay nasa meaningful task. Students learn the language through the meaningful task. So meron dito mga real-world task, di ba? Real-world task, and the priority is on task completion and communication. Kaya yan lang yung tandaan nyo. Pag walang nabanggit regarding task, so, hindi yan task-based learning. Kasi yung focus ng task-based learning is nasa meaningful task. Okay? Okay, they learn the language through meaningful task or completion of that particular task. Yan. Let's move forward. Ito, madali lang to teachers. Next one is the content-based instruction. Madali lang yung content-based instruction. Bakit? From the word content, di ba? Focus siya teachers on the topic or the subject matter. So the students daw learn the language or learn the target language in learning the topic of subject matter or subject matter. Okay? Let's say for example, teachers, ginagamit natin sa subject na science, history, and other subjects, di ba? Yung language which is yung English language. Right? Yung English language, ginagamit natin siya for those particular subject. So, natututo tayo ng language or mas na-enhance yung ating language learning because of our exposure or yung ating pag-aaral mismo ng mga subjects na yon. Kasi yung mga subjects na yon, they use the target language, which is the English language. Right? So, yan yung content-based instruction. We learn the language or target language through these topics or subject matter. Okay? Yeah, learning the language po through meaningful content. Okay? Clear ba, teachers? Nakapag-take note ba ang lahat? I hope na nagtitake note kayo, teachers, ha? Para hindi kayo malito pagdating ng actualet. Kasi for sure, no? For sure, may tatanong dyan kahit isa sa mga ito. Okay? Pag tinanong man yan, you're confident. Ano na yung sasagot nyo? Kasi marami yung mga nalilito pagdating sa mga methodologies in language teacher. Yan. Are we clear, teachers? Can you please chat or comment in our chat box if clear na po ang ating mga popular methodologies in language learning or language teaching? Yan, inom muna tayo ng water. Masyado tayong napagod sa pagsasalita. Okay, clear. Clear na, teachers? Okay, very good. Very good. Nakakapag-take note naman ata ang lahat or just go back to our our live stream doon sa mga mahina yung internet connection. But I encourage you na mag-take note na ngayon mismo, okay? Let's move forward, teachers. Very good sa mga nakapag-take note and actively participate sa ating discussion. And sa mga hindi, okay lang yan, teachers. I know that you're silently learning on your end. For sure naman, teachers, ay sama-sama tayong papasa. Okay po? Sige. Item number 5. Sige nga, try tayong sumagot. Which of the following characterizes a strategic reader? Which of the following characterizes a strategic reader? Is it A, refers to the dictionary when an unfamiliar word is encountered? Letter B, chooses reading materials that are easier to read? Letter C, preview a selection and reads difficult passage. Or letter D, refrains from taking notes while reading. Okay, strategic reader. Sige nga, teachers. Okay, nagkakaanuhan tayo sa A and C. No? Nagkakalituhan tayo, no? Tingnan natin, ano kaya yung tamang sagot dyan? Okay, let's reveal the answer. Okay, akala ko din teachers letter A, no, refers to the dictionary when an unfamiliar word is in teachers ay walang iba kundi ay letter C, passages, okay? That is letter C. Ayan, marami pala tayong mga teachers sa ating chat box as well. Okay? Okay, letter C po ang sagot, teachers. Hindi lumalabas yung correct. Okay, letter C for item number 5. Let's proceed to the next one. Item number 6. Which of the following statements accurately describes the bottom-up model of reading? O ano yung tinatawag natin, teachers, na bottom-up model? O dapat teachers, master nyo na yan, ha? Paano pag sinabing bottom-up? Ano naman yung top-down? Is it A, suggest that the reader construct meaning from all available resources? Letter B, the primary focus of instruction should be the reading of whole selections. Letter C, the emphasis is on comprehension, not decoding. Letter D, reading is driven by the text, not the reader. Sige nga. Ano yung sagot nyo sa ating number 6? Item number 6. What is bottom-up model? Okay. So, pag nagkamali kayo dito, teachers, ibig sabihin ay hindi nyo ganun kakilala si bottom-up. Si Maring bottom-up. Diba? So, paulit-ulit ito si bottom-up, pero minsan talaga, no, nakakalito siya. Ano ba yung bottom-up? Ano ba yung top-down? Sige, reveal na ba natin yung correct answer? Is it A, suggest that the reader construct meaning from all available sources? Ligwak na agad yan, no? Letter E, D yan. Is it B, the primary focus of instruction should be the reading of whole selections? Sakit daw sa utak, no? Malilito talaga kayo dyan, teachers. Hindi din yan si B, teachers. Is it letter C, the emphasis is on comprehension, not decoding? Aha. Letter C ba yan? Hindi din siya, teachers. Okay? The answer here is letter D. Reading is driven by the text, not the reader. Okay? Bakit? Yan, nagtatanong kayo, teacher or Ma'am MJ, bakit po letter D? Okay, bakit daw letter D yung sagot? Yan, explain natin. Siyempre dapat may explanation tayo kung bakit siya letter D. Kasi teachers, yung top-down approach, yan po yung use of background information. Okay, yung use of background information to predict meaning. So, ibig sabihin, teachers, ginagamit nyo yung, ginagamit nyo yung background information, yung kaalaman mo, no? Yung kaalaman mo, yung ikaw mismo yung parang, 'di ba? Kasi may mga na-encounter na tayo previously na mga text, and then nagbasa ka ng other text. So ginamit mo yung background information mo, yung knowledge mo on that text to predict meaning. Okay? Kaya yung top-down approach, teachers, ay ano po yung top-down approach? Text-based po siya. Okay? Text-based po siya. Okay, yan. And then yung bottom-up approach naman, tinitingnan mo po yung... Oh, one moment. Parang nabaliktad ko to. Ayan, nabaliktad ko nga, teachers. Teka nga lang, i-edit ko na. Baka magkalito-lito pa kayo. Wait lang kasi nabaliktad ko siya. Wait, where is that? One moment lang, teachers. Nawala na yung ano na. Kasi baka malito kayo. Ayan. Ito yung reader base, yung top down. Kasi nga, di ba, ginamit mo nga yung ayan. Sige. So, teachers, yan, mas malinaw na ngayon. Sharing na ba ako? Okay, very good. Ayan, top-down approach po, teachers, is gumagamit ka ng background information mo. So, ibig sabihin, nakadepende yung meaning sa reader, sa kung ano yung alam ng reader. Diba? Kaya nga yung top-down approach, teachers, tao to text. Diba? Tandaan nyo lang, teachers. Pag top-down, sa tao, nagmumula yung meaning. Okay? Sa tao, nagmumula yung meaning. And then yung bottom up naman po, tinitingnan mo yung individual meanings ng ng mga words, yung mga nakikita mong, let's say for example, ano yung mga meanings ng words. So tinitingnan mo, kini-carefully mo siya, evaluate mo kung ano yung mga yung meaning ng mga words na nasa text. Okay? Tinitingnan mo siya. Okay, or the grammatical characteristics of most basic units of the text. Example, kung sa listening, yung sound, and then kapag naman sa reading, yung words. Okay, reading words to understand the text. Kaya nga, teachers, yung bottom up, okay, sa text ka nakabase. So kung ano yung mga words doon, talagang doon mo binabase yung pagkakaintindi mo ng text. Okay? Yan. Malinaw ba, teachers? Wala na bang malilito sa top-down approach and bottom-up? Again, pag top-down, reader-based or tao, nagmumula sa tao yung meaning. Paano mo mapipredict yung meaning? Nagsisimula siya sa background information mismo ng tao. Okay? And pag bottom-up, tinitingnan mo yung meanings ng words, okay? Kung paano siya kinonstruct doon sa text. Tinitingnan mo siya, kaya ay tinatawag siyang text-based. Clear ba, teachers? Hindi na ba masakit sa ulo? Tandaan nyo lang na pag sinabi nating top-down, simula sa tao, di ba? Yung meaning sa tao to text. Okay? At pag bottom-up, nakasentro siya sa text. Okay? Yung mga meanings ng words sa text. Ayan. I hope it's clear, teachers. Can you type in the comment section if it's clear already? Sumakit ba yung ulo nyo sa tatlo? Okay, sige. Let's move forward. I hope that this is clear na, teachers, ha? Huwag nang malito dyan. Item number 7 naman. Which conversational maxim is violated in this utterance? In the classroom, the students are noisy. The teacher, yes, in the classroom, the students are noisy. The teacher spoke loud. Class, I really appreciate your behaving quietly today. You see, we cannot smoothly and clearly discuss our lesson. Okay, ano ba yung conversational maxim ang na-violate dyan, teachers? Is it A, quality? Is it B, quantity? C, relation? Or letter D, manner? Are you familiar with Grice's conversational maxim, teachers? Ano yung violate dyan sa item number 7? Okay, ano kaya yung sagot? Manner ba? So sa classroom daw, yung mga estudyante ay maiingay. Pero yung sinabi ni teachers, class, I really appreciate your behaving quietly. You see, we cannot smoothly and clearly discuss our lesson. Okay, teachers, the correct answer here is letter A, quality. Okay, bakit ba siya quality? Sige, i-discuss natin kung ano yung mga maxims sa conversational maxims ni Grice. Okay, teachers, kay Grice po ito ha. Baka hindi niyo kilala si Grice. Baka itanong sa inyo. Oh, sino ba si Grice? Grice, teachers, ganyan oh. I hope that you're familiar with Grice Maxim. Ayan, pangit ng sulat. G-R-I-C-E, Grice Maxim. Okay? Grice Maxim po. First, quantity. Ano ba yung quantity? Sabi daw, sabihin mo lang, okay, only say enough information, not too much. Okay, wag naman grabe. So yung ano lang, yung nararapat na information lang sa quantity. Kaya nga quantity, 'di ba? Wag kang lalagpas kapag hindi naman na kailangan, wag mo nang isali, 'di ba? Wag mo nang isali sa discourse. Quantity. Quantity po, teachers, okay? Baka ang dami mo na kasing sinali dyan kung ano-ano ng mga ano. So dapat only say enough information and not too much. Okay po? Not too much. And then yung relevance naman, stay relevant to the topic. Okay? Stay relevant, maging relevant lang sa topic. So kung ito lang yung ano, dapat yung sasabihin mo is relevant din siya. However, yan, quality, di ba? Dito, quality. Pag quality naman, you have to be truthful. Avoid false and unsupported information. Ito nga, teachers, di ba? Truthful ba yan? Truthful ba yung sinabi ni teacher na, class, I really appreciate your behaving quietly today. We can smoothly and clearly discuss our lesson. Di ba? Binayolate niya or binayolate niya yung quality. I mean, yes, yung quality. Kasi hindi na truthful yung sinabi ng teacher. So, hindi na siya hindi supported based on the context na maiingay nga yung mga estudyante. 'Di ba po? Maiingay yung mga estudyante. So dapat truthful lang yung yung sagot ni teacher. Base siya doon sa so kung ano ba yung context. And then we also have manner. So be clear, brief, and orderly. So dapat ina-avoid yung ambiguity. Okay? Avoid ambiguity. Ayan, yan yung yung apat na maxim sa Grice, conversational maxim. Yan po. Okay, sige. Take note nyo, teachers. Para guided na po kayo next time. Okay? Item number 8. It is a story about gods and goddesses, heroes of the past, and other supernatural beings. Anong tawag natin dyan, teachers? Is it A, legend, B, myth, letter C, fairy tale, letter D, folklore? Myth ba yan, legend, fairy tale, or folklore? So what do we call kapag stories ng gods and goddesses? Diba? Madali lang yan eh. That is what? That is myth. Okay, that is myth. So ano naman po, Ma'am MJ? I-review naman po natin, Ma'am MJ, yung legend, fairy tale, and folklore. So pag sinabi naman natin legend, diba? That is a story about the past that is considered to be true. Okay, mga stories about the past that is considered to be true but is usually a combination of both fact and fiction. Diba? May mga legends kayong alam, teachers? I hope that you know some or many of our legends. Okay? Yung mga legends natin. Ano naman po, Ma'am MC, yung fairy tale? Yan naman po yung mga make-believe stories, di ba? Usually about fairies, wizards, giants, or other characters who possess magical or unusual powers. Yan naman po yung fairy tale. How about folklore? Yan naman yung traditions, customs, and stories of one culture or group of people. Okay? folklore naman po yan. Ayan. Take note of that. Baka lumabas. Next. Ito, teachers. Kindly answer. No? Answer kayo, teachers. What is the implication of mutually intelligible in teaching English? Yes, teaching English language. Is it A, students cannot distinguish any difference in the different variety of or varieties of the language? Letter B, students may still understand different varieties of English. Letter C, students should not be given different varieties of the English language. Or letter D, students will find it hard to understand a different variety of the English language. Of course, teachers, mahirapan kayong sagutan to kapag hindi nyo alam yung mutually, or ano ba yung ibig sabihin natin kapag mutually intelligible. Okay, teachers, pwede nyo itong gamitan ng technique, no? Gamitan nyo ng technique, intindihin nyo yung mga options. Sige nga. O, anong ibig sabihin pag sinabing mutually intelligible? So, pag sinabing mutual intelligibility, that is where the speakers of one language can understand another language because they are alike. So, ano ba yung implication po niyan in teaching English? Okay. Go, teacher. Sige, pag-isipan nyo. Pwede nyo dyan gamitin yung ating add one out as a technique. Kung hindi nyo siya alam, di ba? Intindihin yung maigi and tingnan nyo yung ating mga options. Okay? So, pag merong mutual intelligibility, yung speaker of one language, halimbawa ako, naiintindihan ko yung another language kasi halos parehas sila. Okay? Halos parehas sila. So, ano ba yung implication nun? Tingnan nyo, teachers. Students cannot distinguish any difference in the different varieties of the language. True ba yan dito sa mutual intelligibility? Hindi naman, di ba? Hindi. Kasi, again, yung mutual intelligibility nga is where the speakers of one language can understand another language because they are alike. So, ibig sabihin, ligwak si letter A. Si letter C, students should not be given different varieties of the English language. Hindi na naman yan true dito, di ba? Ligwak na naman, hindi yan true dito sa ating concept ng mutual intelligibility. Ibig sabihin, ligwak din si letter C. Letter D, students will find it hard to understand the different variety of the English language. And naiintindihan nga, di ba, ni speaker yung another language kasi they are alike with one of the languages or one, since merong knowledge si speaker nung isang language and because of that, naiintindihan niya din yung isang language kasi halos pareha sila. So, hindi, di ba? Hindi siya true dito sa letter D. Right? Hindi siya true dyan. Hindi siya nagmamatch sa concept ng mutual intelligibility. Okay? And another thing, teachers, kung gumagamit kayo ng technique, 'di ba? Kung nakitaan niyo agad yung anong ito, yung option, yung item na to, kung sinuri niyo siya ng maigi, napapansin mo na yung choices A, C, and D, lahat sila negative. Right? O, yan na naman, teachers, 'di ba? Kapag hindi niyo alam yung sagot, hindi niyo nga kilala yung hinihinging concept dyan, 'di ba? Sabi ko, intindihin yung mahigi yung tanong at tingnan niyo yung options kasi baka may technique kayong magamit. Si A, C, and D halos lahat negative. Aside from letter B na positive, 'di ba? So, add one out, letter B. Right? Very good. Yan. Dapat ganyan kayo sasagot, teachers. Lalong-lalo na kapag mga ganito na nakikita nyo naman na pwede siyang gamitan ng technique. Okay? Very good. Nakuha yung correct answer. Let's move forward. Item. Bakit 7? Bakit 7 to? One moment lang na, teachers. Okay, kasi nababasa ko ng mga comments nyo sa aking phone. Sige, let's move forward. 7, sige, hayaan na natin. 7 na nga siya. She is known as the goddess of love and beauty. Sino to, teachers? Sino ang goddess of love and beauty? Is it A, Artemis? Letter B, Aphrodite? Letter C, Athena? Letter D, Demeter? O, yan, teachers. Dapat alam nyo din yan. Sino ba yung goddess of love and beauty? Sige nga. Is it Artemis? Mm-hmm. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Jaira, letter B daw. Sino ba si teacher? Sino ba si Artemis? Kilala niyo ba si Artemis? So si Artemis po ay the goddess of what? The goddess of moon. Okay, siya si goddess of moon. Sa Roman, 'di ba kasi yung Artemis, Greek siya, 'di ba? Greek. Sa Roman naman, teachers, si Artemis ay si Diana, right? Si Diana, si Artemis. Si Aphrodite. Okay, so number 7, the answer here is Aphrodite. Sorry for that. Okay, inuubo tayo. Ayan, si Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty. Okay, the goddess of beauty. And then, si Aphrodite in Roman, siya po ay si Venus, right? Si Venus. Okay, and then si Athena, who is Athena? Siya po sa Roman ay si Minerva, right? Si Minerva po ay si Athena. And siya po yung goddess of wisdom. Okay po? And si Demeter, of course, si Demeter hindi pwedeng mawala. Si Demeter naman po ay si Ceres sa Roman, right? Sa Roman, siya ay si Ceres. And then, siya po yung goddess of fertility and crops, the mother of Persephone. Okay, yan. Si Athena, goddess of wisdom or, yes, yung war. Okay po? Ayan, teachers, dapat memorize nyo din yan or master nyo din po yung mga gods and goddesses natin, no? Meron din tayo dyan si Artemis. Yan, si Artemis. Sino pa? Si Hera. Si Hera yung queen of the gods, di ba? The goddess of marriage and the queen of the gods. We also have Hermes. Sino si Hermes? Yan naman yung Mercury sa Roman, di ba? Si Hermes, Mercury sa Roman, the messenger of the gods. Siya po yung messenger of the gods. Si Zeus naman, Jupiter sa Roman, siya naman po yung ruler of the gods. And si Poseidon, Neptune, pagdating sa Roman, and then God of the sea. Okay? Yan. Memorize nyo, teachers. I-master nyo yan kasi baka may isa dyang itanong. At least, ano man yung itanong na yan, alam nyo yung isasagot nyo. Diba? Okay. Sige. Ang dami kasi yung mga gods na yan. Bakit hindi naman gumagalaw? Okay, sige. Here. Okay, sige, let's proceed. Very good to those who got it correct. Of course, that is Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. So 9, the following words contain G sound, but which of these words pronounced as G, the hard sound? Okay, ano kaya to? Is it A, gem? Letter B, giant? Letter C, gate? Letter D, ginger? Okay, paano mo kaya ma-distinguish yung hard G and yung soft G? But let's see, ano ba yung sagot nyo dito, teachers? Baka meron kayong idea. What is your answer in number 9? Ano yung tinatawag nating hard G and soft G? Si Ma'am Zaira talaga. Zinza. Okay, let's see. No? Yan, tingnan natin kung ano ba yung tamang yung sagot. Yung ating tamang sagot dito ay walang iba kundi ay... Okay, paano ba muna ma-distinguish yung soft G? So, pag soft G teachers, madaling ma-distinguish yan kasi, okay, yung sunod dyan na word after the G ay letter, pwedeng letter E, pwedeng letter L, or pwedeng letter, or I mean letter I, okay, and then Y. Okay, yan yung mga words kapag sa soft G. Eh di yung, tingnan niyo yung gem. Tingnan niyo yung gem. That is soft G, di ba? Phonetics naman. Alam niyo, oo, nakakaloka din yung phonetics pagdating sa language learning, no? Yung language teaching and learning, okay? So, tandaan niyo lang teachers na kapag soft G, we use letter, yung sunod sa letter G dyan lagi ay letter E, letter I, and then letter Y. Kaya yung gem, that is soft G. Yung giant, di ba? G-I, ang sunod sa G ay letter I. So, ano yan? Giant, that is soft G. Eh, yung ginger, same, di ba? I din siya. Kaya that is also soft G. Eh, tingnan niyo yung gate. Yung hard G daw, teachers, okay? Ang susunod daw sa letter G, any letter that comes after, except those 3 sa taas. Diba? So that means yung gate ay the hard G in this particular item. Okay? Letter C is the correct answer. This is the hard G sound. Okay? Very good to those who got it correct. Oops. Item number 10. If a student thinks in words and uses language and words in many different forms to express complex meaning, surely he likes to blank. Is it A, ask questions? Letter B, use body language? Letter C, dance, act, or mime? Letter D, tell jokes or riddles? Again, teachers, when answering questions, make sure to use the techniques. Okay? Yung mga techniques natin. Again, ano yon? Yung add one out, yung umbrella method, ano pa yung sunod? Yung knowledge nyo on vocabulary, no? Yung inyong context clues. Yung mga context clues na nariyan. So don't forget to use those techniques kasi surely makakatulong naman po iyon. Okay, item number 10, what is your answer? Yes. Okay. If a student thinks in words and uses language and words in many different forms to express complex meanings, surely he likes to what? Is it A, use body language? May kinalaman ba yan dito, teachers? Di ba wala? Wala. X, ligwak. Di ba? Cross out. Dance, act, or mime? May kinalaman ba yung dance, act, or mime? Sa number 10? Sa tinatanong sa number 10? Wala din, di ba? Tell jokes or riddles. Okay, tell jokes or riddles? Meron ba, teachers? Wala din, di ba? Okay, hindi din po yan. So, syempre, sabi nga dyan, di ba? If a student thinks in words and uses language and words and many different forms to express complex meanings, surely he likes to letter A, ask questions. Okay? Ask questions. Kaya nga, teachers, again, intindihin yung tanong, no? Huwag lang chamba-chamba dyan para nakukuha po yung correct answer. Okay? Kagaya ng sa item na to, pag naintindihan mo naman yung tanong and yung mga choices, di ba? Pwede kayong mag-add one out dyan. So, the answer is letter A. Okay, very good. I think most of you got it correct. Hindi na nag-move. 11 item. Talaga ba? Hindi siya nag-move. Wait. Oo nga, no? 9. Dapat 10. Hayaan mo na, ma'am. Naloloka siguro tong anong ito. Okay, sige. So, sorry for the incorrect item number. So, hindi ko lang siguro yung napalitan kanina. Okay, item number 11. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. What figure of speech is used? Is it A, simile, B, metaphor, letter C, hyperbole, letter D, onomatopoeia? Is that onomatopoeia? Hyperbole or hyperbole? Okay. Yung sagot niyo dyan, teachers? Okay. All the world's a stage, right? Madali yung ma-distinguish that this is a metaphor, right? This is a metaphor. Hindi naman yan hyperbole or hyperbole at lalong hindi yan onomatopoeia. Okay pa? That is metaphor. All the world's a stage. Diba? Kinumpara siya. Kinukompare siya. Hindi nag-move. Okay, B, that is letter B, metaphor. Yes, that is correct. Madali nyo namang madidistinguish si simile kasi si simile ay usually gumagamit ng as or like. Diba? As or like. Yes, that is correct. Metaphor, that is used for comparison or indirect comparison. Right? Okay, and then yes, hyperbole is exaggeration. Sige, anuhin natin siya. Metaphor, a comparison between two unrelated things by stating that one thing is another thing, even though it is really, even though this isn't really or literally true, okay? Let's say, for example, it's raining cats and dogs. Diba? It's raining cats and dogs. So, kino-compare siya. Okay, paano ba, gaano ba kalakas yung ulan, no? It's raining cats and dogs. Okay? Hindi siya directly kinumpare. So indirect po yung ginagamit sa metaphor. Okay? Comparison between two unrelated things by stating that one is another thing even though this isn't literally true. And yung simile naman po, teachers, states that one thing is like another thing. Okay? States that one thing is like another thing. They fought like cats and dogs. Okay? They fought like cats and dogs. Yan. 'Di ba? Gumamit ng like, madaling ma-distinguish. And ito, direct comparison po siya. Okay? Direct comparison. Okay. Sige. How about oxymoron? Ano naman yung oxymoron, teachers? Yung oxymoron naman, madali nyo naman siyang ma-distinguish. It is pairs contradictory words in order to express new or complex meanings. Let's say, for example, sweet sorrow. Diba? Completely opposite words yan. Sweet, kabaliktaran yan ay, kabaliktaran yan yung katabing word niyan, which is sorrow. Diba? Parang contradictory siya. And then nakakapag-buo siya ng another meaning. Okay? And then we also have hyperbole or hyperbole, the exaggeration of the truth. Let's say, for example, backpack weighs a ton. Diba? Napaka-exaggerated niya. So, yan naman si hyperbole or hyperbole. Yes, love and hate. Yes, pwede yan sa oxymoron. Kasi diba, dapat pair kasi yan ng dalawang contradictory words. Contradictory words. So, ibig sabihin, dapat opposite siya. Okay? Opposite. How about personification? The use of human attributes to describe non-human things. Let's say, for example, the rain mocked the wedding guest plan. Siyempre, hindi naman nagmamock ba yung rain? Diba? Ginagamitan siya ng human attribute to describe non-human things. Yung irony, okay? Irony. Irony naman, contradictory statements or situations reveal a reality that is different from what appears to be true. Okay? Ano yung example ng irony? That is a marriage counselor files for divorce. Very 'di ba? Very contradictory. 'Di ba? Kasi yung marriage counselor dapat 'di ba, dapat mas knowledgeable si marriage counselor in terms of mga ganitong situation. Pero yung marriage counselor daw files for divorce. Napaka-ironic, no? Situational irony po itong particular example na to. Okay, so that is irony. And then the next one, we have synecdoche or synecdoche. Part of something is used to refer to its whole. Let's say, for example, the captain commands 100 sails. Ito naman yung part to whole, di ba? Yung sails, ginamit siya to refer, okay, to refer to ships. Okay, yung ships. The captain commands 100 sail. Okay? So, yung sails dyan, ay ibig niyang sabihin ay yung ship. Okay, that is synecdoche or synecdoche. Metonymy naman, object or concept is referred to not by its own name, but instead by the name of something closely associated with. Ito naman, teachers, parang merong substitution, no? Let's say, for example, head count, di ba? Yung head, okay, yung imbis na sabihin mong people count, kasi yung meaning dyan ng head is yung mga tao. Instead of sasabihin mong people count, sabi mo na lang na head count. So may substitution na nagaganap. Pinapalitan siya, di ba? Pinapalitan yung name. Pwede namang yung next example, lend a hand, di ba? Instead of saying lend help, sinabi mo ay lend a hand. So yung hand dyan, meaning niya is help. Diba? May substitution na nagaganap. Instead sabihin mong help, sinabi mo ay hand. Lend a hand. Okay, ganun po siya, teachers, ang metonymy. Next to that is the apostrophe. Yung apostrophe naman, you're addressing someone who is absent or non-living or already dead. Okay? Non-living or already dead. So example, O death, where is thy sting? O grief, where is thy victory? Okay, yung death, di ba? Absent naman yan or non-living. Okay? Wala naman yan dyan, hindi mo naman yan makikita physically. O grave, di ba? So ganun siya, apostrophe. Parang tinatawag mo yung non-living or yung non-existing. Let's say, for example, ano pa ba? Oh God, di ba? Si God, hindi mo naman yan physically nakikita dyan. Okay? So, absent siya. So, but you're saying, oh God. Okay? Let's say, pag sa prayer, di ba? So, that is apostrophe. Ano naman po, teachers, yung onomatopoeia? These are words that resembles the sound it denotes. Let's say, for example, quack, bang, buzz, di ba? Yung mga sounds. Okay, yung sounds. Gumagamit tayo ng sounds for onomatopoeia. Yung alliteration naman, the repetition of the same consonant sound. Okay, same consonant sound at the beginning of nearby words. So, sa alliteration po, teachers, repetition yan ng consonant. Okay, let's say, for example, rocky road, jumping jacks, picture perfect. Diba? Merong repetition ng consonant sound at the beginning of nearby words. And yung assonance naman, kung sa alliteration ay consonant yung re-repeat. Sa assonance, the repetition of the same vowel sound in nearby words. Let's say, for example, lean, mean, fighting, machine. Diba? Lean, yung mga i, diba, naulit siya. Yung mga in, mean. Okay? Diba, na ano yung mga same vowel sounds dyan. Okay po? Sige, ganon. May naulit dyan, which is the vowel sound. Again, alliteration, yung naulit is yung consonant sound. However, assonance naman po ay yung naulit ay yung same vowel sound. Okay, I hope that's clear. Now, let's go to item number 12. Superlative adjectives are adjectives that expresses supreme value. Which of the following sentence includes superlative adjectives or superlative adjective? Is it A, math is most interesting subject for Johan? Letter B, English is better than Filipino. Letter C, drawing is Anna's favorite pastime. Letter D, Teacher Bea's explanation is clearer than her other teachers. What is your answer here? Okay, superlative adjective po yung hinihingi teachers. Again, ano yung superlative? Di ba pag superlative, yan yung gumagamit tayo ng most or let's say for example, happiest, di ba? Okay, sige nga, hanapin nyo nga yan dyan. Let's say for example, sa happiest, chine-change natin into EST yung last part ng word, right? And kung sa comparative naman, magamit tayo ng more and chine-change natin. Let's say, for example, yung clear, nagiging clearer, right? Clearer. Okay, very good. I think you got it correct. The answer is letter A. Math is most interesting subject for Johan. Hindi yung letter B, English is better than Filipino. Kasi that is comparative adjective, di ba? Comparative yan kasi gumamit siya ng better. Yung letter C naman, drawing is Anna's favorite pastime. Naka-base form lang yan. Okay? Yung positive form yan. Okay? Kasi meron yung positive, comparative, and then superlative adjective or degree. Okay? Itong letter C, positive lang to kasi wala naman siyang kino-compare, di ba? Hindi naman kinompare and hindi naman sinabi siyang most. Yung superlative, ano kasi, adjective features, yung parang sukdulan na yan, di ba? Kumbaga, sa ganda, ikaw yung pinakamaganda. Di ba? Wala na, you are the best. Parang ganyan. Kaya usually, ginagamit din siya yung most, yung best, or happiest, prettiest, yung mga ganyan. Okay? Okay. Okay, yan nga. Comparative adjective, this house is certainly better but it's much more expensive. Diba gumamit ng better, gumamit ng more, no? To show comparison. Sana all guwapa daw. Maganda ka naman, ma'am, diba? Ganda-ganda nga, diba? So yung superlative adjectives, we use the, usually teachers kapag superlative po, ginagamitan po ng the before the adjective, right? Let's say, for example, it was the or the happiest day of my life. And naka-superlative degree na yung happiest kasi tingnan nyo, may EST, di ba? Ibig sabihin superlative na po yan. Okay, pasukdol. Okay, tama. Okay, I hope that this is clear. And kapag, ano lang teachers, positive degree, di ba? Or positive adjective, yan yung drawing is Anna's favorite pastime. Yan yung example niya. Okay, wala ka namang kino-compare or wala naman dyang yung superlative degree or superlative adjective. Okay, item number 13. What work of Geoffrey Chaucer is regarded as the first collection of short stories in English literature written in poetic form? Is it A, Canterbury Tales, letter B, Decameron, C, Iliad, letter D, Beowulf? Ano yung sagot niyo din, teachers? Again, si Geoffrey Chaucer yan, di ba? Si Chaucer. Okay. Ayan. Hindi naman yan si Decameron, no? Hindi din yan si Iliad and si Beowulf. Kasi pag sinabi natin Geoffrey Chaucer's collection, first collection of short stories in English literature, that is Canterbury Tales. Okay? Yes, that is correct, Ma'am May Flores. Geoffrey Chaucer, The Morning Star. Okay? Sige. Ano naman po, teachers, yung Iliad? That is set during the Trojan War. tells the story of the wrath of Achilles. And then si Beowulf naman, an Old English epic poem in the tradition of Germanic heroic legend. Okay, so the answer here is Canterbury Tales. Item number 14. Which of the following terms describes the subject matter, style, tone, and attitude of the literature of ancient Greek and Rome? Is it A, Romanticism, letter B, Realism, letter C, Classicism, or letter D, Naturalism? O ito mahaba-habang discussion to teachers kasi ang haba-haba ng ng literature, no? And I'll ask you a favor, teachers, to please take note kasi hindi lahat ng sinasabi ko or sasabihin ko ay nakalagay po dito sa ating PowerPoint. So I encourage you to take note yung mga yung mga keywords. Okay? Kasi mag-aano tayo ng different stories. Kasi again, teachers, usually sa LET, nagtatanong yan. Tungkol saan ba itong storyang to? Kung hindi mo naman alam, of course, wala ka namang masasagot, di ba? Kaya pag-aralan natin siya, kung ano yung mga stories, yung mga periods, ano yung mga kaganapan during those times, no? Ano yung mga, anong tawag dyan? Ano yung mga features or mga characteristics ng particular periods. Okay? Oh, wala ka nito, ma'am. Okay, hindi nyo to napag-aralan, yung mga tawag dyan. Ito yung mga periods, di ba? Sa literature. Okay, but don't worry, we will discuss this naman. Okay? Mag-aral kayong maigi, teachers. Meron kayong remaining how many days? 1 month to prepare for your majorship. Huwag niyong sayangin yung bawat araw na yan. Kasi yung majorship, okay, yung majorship, isa yan sa pinakamahirap i-take. Kasi yung Gen Ed and Prof Ed, siguro ngayon master nyo na yan. However, yung majorship, siguro yung iba sa inyo nagsisimula pa lang. So you have to focus na on your majorship kung hindi nyo pa po nasisimula ng maaga. Okay? But make sure na master nyo lahat, yung Gen Ed, Prof Ed, and yung majorship. The answer here, teachers, pag sinabi nating literature of ancient Greek and Rome, that is what? Hindi yan Romanticism, teachers. Pag-usapan natin mamaya kung ano yung Romanticism. Hindi yan Realism and Naturalism. So that is Classicism, okay? Kaya nga ancient Greek and Rome, di ba? Classicism. Ayan. Nakuha ba yung correct answer? Maraming nagkamali, no? Pero don't worry, that is okay. At least by now, no? Mas pag-aaralan natin siya and mas mamamaster nyo pa siya, teachers. Okay, sige. Oh, ready na ba? Get your notes, get your pen and yung notebook nyo, teachers, para makapag-take note kayo. Kasi again, hindi lahat ay nasa PPT or nasa slide natin. Okay? Mahabang discussion kasi to, teachers, ng mga. Ang haba kasi ng literature, ang daming mga writers. Pero ito, pinaikli na nga natin, okay? Papaikliin na natin siya. Okay, let's start with, yan, ligwak daw si ma'am. Okay lang yan, ma'am. Okay lang yan. Okay, let's start with Old English period. Anong meron po sa Old English period? So, during the Old English period, ay nariyan si Venerable or si Venerable Bede. Okay, sino yung nakakakilala kay paring Venerable Bede? He is the father of the English history. Okay? Si Venerable Bede is the father of English history. And sa mga sinulat niya ay yung ecclesiastical history of English people and the Historia Ecclesiastica. So ano naman po, Ma'am MJ, yung parang nakabulol. Ecclesiastical history of the English people. Yan po yung yan po yung history of the conversion of the Anglo-Saxon, no, tribes to Christianity. Diyan po yung na-convert yung mga Anglo-Saxon tribes to Christians. Okay, yan po yung ecclesiastical history of the English people ni Venerable Bede. And yung Historia Ecclesiastica naman, ang ini-emphasize dyan ay yung connection ng Anglo-Saxon and the Rome. Okay, or yung Christianity, di ba? In-emphasize dyan yung connection ng Anglo-Saxon and the Rome. Okay, I hope that you're taking note, teachers, kasi again, hindi nakalagay po yan lahat dyan. Okay? So, bakit saint? Diba kasi Saint Venerable Bede yung tawag kay Venerable Bede. Saint siya kasi parang ano siya, parang his story is like Saint John the Baptist. Okay? So, di ba si Saint John the Baptist, he does not experience miracle to his life. Pero after niyang mamatay, there are many miracle happened na attributed dun sa relics niya. Okay? Yan po yung sa kay Venerable Bede as a saint. Diba? Kasi saint siya. Okay, and then we also have Alfred the Great. So, sino si Alfred the Great? Siya yung king of the Southern Anglo-Saxon, di ba? The king of Southern Anglo-Saxon. So, saan famous po si Alfred the Great? He's famous for the annals, di ba? Pag sinabi nating annals, yan po yung written record year by year. Siyempre, written record siya year by year of the English history. Okay? Okay, yan po yung kay Alfred the Great. And also, kilala din siya sa Anglo-Saxon Chronicles. Yan naman yung different monks, traces, annals, no, that chronicle Anglo-Saxon history, life and culture after the Roman invasion. Okay, yan yung sa life and culture of the monks. Okay, life and culture of the monks. We also have Caedmon hymn. Okay, we also have their Caedmon hymn. Yung other Old English works, the Caedmon hymn, it was about okay, so ito yung by the way, yung Caedmon hymn, 9-line alliterative vernacular siya, praise poem in honor of God. Okay, yan yung Caedmon hymn. And also, we also have here Beowulf. I know that you're all familiar with Beowulf. That is the national epic of England, which appears in the 8th to 11th century. Okay, yan yung earliest English poetry. So, yung teachers, by the way, yung Beowulf, ito yung blend ng Christianity and paganism. Okay? Blend yan ng Christianity and paganism. Okay. Nandiyan si Grendel, di ba? Yung monster. And then, yung Dream of the Road naman, I don't know if you're familiar with Dream of the Road, I mean. Okay? Yan naman yung isa sa mga earliest Christian poems preserved in the 10th century. So ito naman ito yung paggamit ng dream vision to narrate the death and resurrection of Christ from the perspective of the rood itself. Okay, the rood itself. So yung mga themes nito is heroism, courage, life, and death, good and evil, and paganism. Okay? Yan po yung sa Dream of the Road. Ano naman yung Battle of Brunanburh? Yung the Battle of Brunanburh naman po, teachers, that is a heroic Old English poem. Gumamit yan, ng nationalistic tone. Yan yung triumph of the English against the combined forces of the Scots, the Vikings, and the Britons in AD 937. Okay, 937. Okay, yan yung the Battle of Brunanburh. And then we also have, ano pa ba yung meron natin dito? The Battle of Maldo naman, yan yung fall of English army na led by si Byron, how should I pronounce it? Si Bearnot, tama ba? Basta Bearnot ata siya, under Viking invaders. Okay, under Viking invaders. Okay, and we also have the Wanderer. Ano yung the Wanderer na sinasabi natin? That is, ito yung to reminisce. Lyric poem siya, teachers. Yes, marami to, ma'am. Okay, yung the Wanderer naman, it reminisces a wanderer's past glory and the company of his lord and comrades, and yung solitary exile upon the loss of his kinsmen in battle. Okay? Kaya yung mga themes dito ay yung loneliness, no, yung sorrow, yung mga negative or dark themes. Okay po? Okay, and then we also have okay, and then we also have the seafarer. Are you familiar with the seafarer? So yan naman po yung anxious feeling and the contrast with the life on a land where man is surrounded with kinsmen free from dangers and full of food and wine. Okay. Okay, and then okay, one moment. Okay, sige. Okay, and then we also have the next one. Ano yung sunod natin? Okay, we also have the Middle English period, which is, ang una dyan ay yung everyman. Yung everyman naman, teachers, it talks about every man facing death. Okay, every man facing death. And it represents all the humanity. Okay, yan yung sa every man. And then we also have the story of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Ito naman po yung example of romance in the Middle Ages attributed to Pearl Poet. Okay. Okay, and then we also have Lemort the Arthur. By the way, teachers, you may naman, pwede nyo naman tong balikan or i-search nyo after kung gusto nyo ng mas thorough, kung gusto nyo mas malaman yung mga stories na to. Okay, kasi yung sinasabi ko yun yung mga overview niya, kung tungkol ba siya saan. Okay? So, pwede nyo naman siyang i-search on your own. Okay, we also have Lemort the Arthur. Okay, yan naman po yung life and adventure of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Okay? Yan po yung sa Lemort the Arthur. We also have Renaissance. Kanino si Kanino si Dr. Faustus? By the way, hindi ko siya nalagay dyan. Kanino si Dr. Faustus? Sige nga, teachers. Dapat alam nyo to. Sikat naman to eh. Kaya dapat hindi kayo magkamali dito. Kanino si Dr. Faustus? Sino yung nagsulat ng Dr. Faustus? Let me see sa ating comment section if you're aware. Okay, ano na? Sirit na ba? Sige, si Dr. Faustus ay kay Christopher Marlowe, di ba? Christopher Marlowe. And then yung si Christopher Marlowe, again, that is, or he is the father of English tragedy. Okay? The father of English tragedy. O take note niyan, teachers, ha? Baka hindi nyo alam. And also, we also have Song to Celia. Ito naman yung kay Ben Jonson. Diba? Love poem yan. That is a love poem by Ben Jonson. So, i-take note. It's about love and infatuation. Hindi ninyo kilala si Dr. Yeah, basta si Dr. Faustus, isinulat po yan ni Christopher Marlowe. Okay? We also have the King James Bible. Okay, the King James Bible naman, yan naman po yung most influential book in the history of English civilization. By the way, yung King James Bible, ginawa yan James 1 made by 47 scholars working in cooperation. So pinagtulong-tulungan siya ng mga ng 47 scholars. Okay, kasama dyan si James. Okay, James the First, and yes, isa siya sa mga most influential book in the history of English civilization. And then we also have the Shakespearean sonnets. So are you aware with the Shakespearean sonnets? We have there ano yung mga examples ng Shakespearean sonnets. We have of course by the way, yung Shakespearean sonnets, kung hindi nyo alam yung Shakespeare or kung hindi man lumabas yung Shakespeare, pwede dyan yung Elizabethan, okay? Or English sonnets. Okay, so that is composed of 3 quatrain and 1 heroic couplet. Siyempre, walang ibang nagsulat niyan kundi ay si William Shakespeare, the great genius, no? Siya yung nagsulat ng Shakespearean sonnets, kaya Shakespeare. Okay? So we also have Hamlet, we also have Romeo and Juliet, diba yung mga sinulat ni William Shakespeare, the plays, yung The Merchant of Venice, Julius Caesar, and other, yung Macbeth, diba? So dapat alam niyo din sila, teachers, baka no, basahin niyo sila, teachers, yung mga sinulat ni Shakespeare, kahit yung overview na lang or yung summary, at least you have a glimpse of ano ba sila. Okay, kung ano ba yung mga story niyo. Yan. Ayan, yung Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, yes, that's correct. So we also have the Age of Reason. Ano naman yung mga sa Age of Reason? We have there the essays. Sino yung greatest essayist natin, teachers? Sino yon? Si Francis Bacon, di ba? Francis Bacon, the greatest essayist, the father of inductive reasoning, and the father of English essay. O, take note niyan, teachers. Lahat ng sinasabi ko, those are important. Okay? Those are important. We also have the Pilgrim's Progress. Sino yung nagsulat niyan? That is John Bunyan, diba? We also have the Paradise Lost and the Paradise Regained. Yan naman po ay kay John Milton. Okay? Kay John Milton. Yung Paradise Lost, yan yung fall of angels and the creation of Adam and Eve, and the temptation by Satan in the Garden of Eden. Okay? Parang kumakanta na ako. Okay, and then yung Paradise Regained, that is also the center, that centers on the temptation of Christ and the tears for the word of God. Okay? The tears for the word of God. Paradise Regained. Yan naman po ay kay John Milton. Okay, and then next to that is the Age of Reason. We also have the Age of Reason. Ano naman po yung sa Age of Reason? Parang naulit. Ayan, yung Age of Reason, we also have, yan, kadugtong yan, yung Holy Sonnets ni John Donne, and then yung Easter Wings na, and the Altar ni George Herbert. Okay? And next to that, teachers, ay ang Restoration Period. Ayan, di ba? Siguro wala namang hindi nakakakilala kay Jonathan Swift. Kilala siya sa Modest Proposal. Ang ganda ng ng text na to, teachers. Try to read it, yung Modest Proposal. 'Di ba yun yung gumagamit sila ng satire para, 'di ba may ano yung ginamit doon na sa naalala ko kasi yung ginawa kong yung satire na ginawa ko on my own kasi pinagawa kami na ng teacher namin. Pero yung Modest Proposal, I recommend na basahin niyo siya, teachers, kahit yung na lang, kahit yung summary, no? That is from kay Jonathan Swift po siya. Kaya yung gumagamit, mahilig sa satire yan si Jonathan Swift. And then we also have the Gulliver's Travel. Kay Jonathan Swift pa din po yan. Okay po? Yes, naalala ko na yung sa Modest Proposal. Yun yung may mga Irish babies, di ba? Na ginagamit, no? For profitable sale as meat. Basta sa satire po yung ginamit dito. Okay? Yun sa Modest Proposal. And then we also have yung Gulliver's Travel, teachers. If you're familiar with that, Satire din siya on human folly and stupidity. Okay? Satire din siya. And then we also have The Rape of the Lock ni Alexander Pope. The Rape of the Lock ni Alexander Pope. And then yung kay Tom Jones. Tom Jones? I don't know. Hindi si Tom Jones. Yes, tama. Kay Tom Jones nga. Yan, patabain daw yung mga Irish babies at ibenta sa English landlords. Okay, basta binibenta sila. Tama yan. Sino ba to? Si Ma'am Carl. Okay, that's correct po. Patabain yung mga Irish babies. So, by the way, yung ano doon teachers, yung parang meaning, kasi di ba pag satire, parang may pinaparating ka. Yeah, ang pinaparating doon yung parang heavy taxation. Di ba? Yung heavy taxation. Then po, we also have the castle. Yan sa romantic period. Itong romantic period teachers, ang mahaba-haba to, no? Ang daming mga romantic texts. We have the Castle of Otranto ni Horace Walpole, The Mysteries of Udolpho, kay Anne Radcliffe, yung Monk ni Matthew Gregory Lewis, yung Frankenstein ni Mary Shelley, A Vision of the Last Judgment ni William Blake, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner ni Samuel Coleridge. No, ang dami. You may search these stories, teachers, kapag may free time kayo, no, para mas maintindihan niyo siya. Just try to search niyo yung mga summaries nila para hindi na ganun ka time consume. Okay, basta alam niyo dapat sila para in case man naitanong siya, still alam niyo pa rin kung paano siya sasagutan. Okay, we also have the Castle of Otranto. Parang naulit. Okay, we also have the Great Gatsby ni Scott Fitzgerald, The Pride and Prejudice ni Jane Austen, The Ode of the West to the West Wind ni Mary Shelley, and The Ode to Nightingale ni John Keats. Okay? And then, parang may kulang ako dito hindi lalagay. Moment. Okay. Yung si William Wordsworth, very important pa naman si William Wordsworth, teachers. Kasi he's one of the most famous romantic writer, di ba? Si William Wordsworth. Yung isa sa mga isinulat ni William Wordsworth is yung The World is Too Much with Us. Actually, yung mga sinulat ni William Wordsworth, very timely siya, lalong-lalo ngayon siguro na grabe na yung natin sa yung generation natin, di ba? Yung technological advances. So, parang makakapag-reflect ka kapag binasa mo yung mga storya or mga poem or yung mga sinulat ni William Wordsworth. Okay? Napaka-importanting tao ni William Wordsworth, teachers, sa romantic period. By the way, teachers, hindi ko pala na-discuss sa inyo na kapag sinabi nating romantic period, no? It put emphasis on individual, okay? Individuality, imagination, and intuition. Okay? And usually, yung dito is merong interest in urban society, sophistication to an interest in the rural and natural. Yes, tama. Yung nature, di ba? Yung nature ay isa sa mga important aspect or important characteristic ng romantic period. Usually, yung mga pinag-uusapan or yung theme kasi dito is yung nature. Okay? Yung nature. And we also have the Victorian Age. Ito naman po Victorian Age. Okay. We have here first the sonnets from the Portuguese ni Elizabeth Browning. Okay, yun yung sinulat ni Elizabeth Browning, yung sonnets from the Portuguese. Yan. So, by the way, yung lyrics pala, teacher, were written, sinulat siya secretly ni Robert Browning. Okay? Habang nililigawan niya si Elizabeth Browning. Okay? Parang din yan. Fact. Diba? Isa sa mga reason kung bakit siya naisulat. Okay po, the sonnets from the Portuguese. And then we also have My Last Duchess ni Robert Browning. And we also have The Tale of Two Cities ni Charles Dickens, The Vanity Fair ni William Thackeray, The Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Of course, hindi niyo to pwedeng makalimutan, di ba? Kay Lewis Carroll. Victorian age din yan. Emily Dickinson's work. Si Emily Dickinson's po, yung mga sinulat niya, marami siya. However, yung na-publish lamang ay kakaunti. Okay? 10 lang yung na-publish. Okay? 10 lang yung na-publish sa mga isinulat ni Emily Dickinson. And usually, yung mga sinulat niya ay dark. Okay? Shadder part of the mind. Dark part of the mind. Pero ang ganda niyan, teachers. Ang ganda ng mga isinulat ni Emily Dickinson. If you try to read yung mga poems niya, very interesting. Okay? Try niyong i-basahin siya. Although dark nga talaga, dark, medyo kasi, somehow parang isipin mo parang weird, 'di ba? Pero ang gaganda ng mga meanings ng mga poems ni Emily Dickinson. And also, The Scarlet Letter. Syempre, Nathaniel Hawthorne, 'di ba? Baka sa Gen Ed lumabas 'yan. Hindi natin alam kasi sa Gen Ed din parang naano din 'yan eh. Nako-cover din 'yan. Yung Huckleberry Finn ni Samuel Clemens, okay? Samuel Clemens si Mark Twain 'yan. Okay, Mark Twain. Okay, kaya pa ba, teachers? Ayan. Okay, sige. Hanggang doon na muna yung natin para sa literature. Ang dami nun, di ba? So, I hope na na-take note niyo po sila, teachers, no? Na-take note niyo sila para mabalikan niyo po yung mga stories o yung mga text na kailangan niyo pang mas pag-aralan. Ayan, hinga-hinga muna. Tubig-tubig tayo. Dahil noon, dami nung mga coverage ng literature. Sorry po. Kaya pa ba, English majors? Ganun talaga yung majorship natin, no? Yung English majorship, one of the hardest. Lahat naman yan ng mga subjects mahirap. However, sorry, napaka-complex kasi ng, lalong-lalo na yung literature, no? Napaka-complex niya. So, kailangan talagang maalam kayo, familiar kayo, sa mga story, sa mga text, no? Kasi baka itanong yan dyan. Yung napansin ko po sa March 19, 2023 let, hindi na siya nakapokus dun sa more on mga lines, di ba? Yung mga lines, although balikan nyo pa din yun, pwede nyo pa din yung maging guide or one of your parang weapon nyo, no? At least, di ba? Baka lumabas kasi. So, doon naman sa tungkol saan ba yung story. So, pag hindi nyo alam, edi baka maligwak kayo, di ba? So, may possibility na ganun. Ganun po yung mangyari. Okay po? Okay, sige. Back to our discussion or a question. Sige, drill naman tayo. Number 15. If divine comedy is characterized by absolute faith in a single truth, what best characterizes Boccaccio's Decameron? Is it A, an equally devout reference for his truth or for this truth? Letter B, a complete negation of Christian doctrine. Letter C, characteristics of the merchant class. Letter D, a sexual libertinism that seeks to revive the great pleasures of ancient Rome. Sige nga. Try to answer this one, teachers. Okay, let's see your answer. Okay. How about the others? Ano yung sagot nyo, teachers? Ayan, meron sumagot dito ng letter B. How about sa ating comment section? Okay, teachers. Ayan, actively participate para mahasa yung inyong mga brain cells, no? Practice na to, teachers. Practice na to para sa ating September let. Okay. Letter A. Okay, let's see. Ano yung sagot dito, teachers? If divine comedy is characterized by absolute faith in a single truth, what best characterizes Boccaccio's Decameron? The answer here, teachers, is letter B, a complete negation of the Christian doctrine. Okay, yan po yung ating correct answer for number 15, letter B. Yung Boccaccio's Decameron, that is a complete negation of Christian doctrine. Next item, which of the following best describes the differences between figures that Dante encounters in the three canticles of the Divine Comedy? Is it A, in Inferno, they become more corporeal as Dante descends in the lower circle? Letter B, in Purgatorio, they have corporeal shape but not corporeal. Letter C, in Paradiso, they have neither Buddhas nor images but simply lights. And in Purgatorio, they have corporeal shape but not corporeal substance. And Inferno, they become more corporeal as Dante descends into the lower circles. Or letter D, in Paradiso, they have neither bodies nor images but not corporeal substance or substance. Okay, ano kaya yung sagot dito, teachers? Sige, tindihin nyo muna yung tanong. At medyo mahaba-haba yung ating mga options, no? Okay, sige. Okay, the answer here, teachers, ay letter C. About naman to sa Divine Comedy, di ba? The Divine Comedy. So in which of the following describes the differences between figures that Dante encounters in the three canticles of the Divine Comedy? So letter C is the correct answer. So in Paradiso, they have neither Buddhas nor images but simply lights. And in Purgatorio, they have corporeal shape but not corporeal substance. And in Inferno, they become more corporeal as Dante descends in the lower circles. Okay, very good. That is letter C. 17, which type of character remains the same and never changed during the story? Is it A, dynamic, letter B, static, letter C, round, or letter D, flat? O, ito naman, teachers. Yung mga iba't ibang characters naman tayo. Okay, what is your answer here? Ayan. Okay, your answer is letter B, dynamic. Static. Meron tayong letter C. Okay, tingnan natin, teachers, no, if your answer is correct. Okay. So the answer here, teachers, ay walang iba kundi ay, ayan. So pag dynamic, go through an inner change. Okay? Nagbabago, di ba? Go through an inner change. In terms of growth ito, teachers, nag-grow ba yung, yung character? Okay? So, yung naman, teachers, dynamic, nagbabago, di ba? Dynamic, go through an inner change. And then, pag sinabi nating round, yan naman po yung complex, well-developed, Okay? Complex, well-developed, and relatable. Okay po. And then yung plot naman, yan po yung one-dimensional. Minor role lang po yung usually ang ganap niya sa story. Okay? Plot. Parang walang pagbabago siya in terms of personality. Okay? In terms of personality. And then, ito naman po si static, ito po yung hinihingi dito. So, the character that remains the same and never change during the story, siya po yung ating static character. Okay? That is letter B. Static po yung sagot dyan. Okay, not round. Kasi yung round, nagbabago po yan. Kaya nga round, di ba? Complex yan. Nagde-develop yan. Nag-evolve yan. And that is the character na tinatawag nating relatable character. Okay? Ayan. And then we also have 18. It is a Chinese-American novel which tells the story of Chinese immigrant mothers and their American-born daughters playing the Chinese game of mahjong for money while feasting on a variety of foods. Or yes, for money while feasting on a variety of food. What is the title of the story? Is it A, The Joy Luck Club? Letter B, Girl in Translation. Letter C, Interior Chinatown. Or letter D, Sour Heart. So dito teacher, sa item na to, sige, I challenge you. Paano kayo sasagot dito? Sige, intindihin niyo yung question kasi yung sagot ay nandyan lang. Diba? Nandyan lang yung sagot niyan. Maging ano lang kayo, maging reflective kayo sa pagsagot, pag-isipang maigi para makuha niyo yung correct answer. Sige. Okay. Let's see, paano kaya sasagot ang ating mga teacher sa item na to? By the way, teachers, lahat yan ay Chinese novel, okay? Lahat yan Chinese novel. I'll give you the chance to change your answer. Sige, pag-isipang maigi. Again, wag basta-basta sasagot, ha? Meron siyang context clue na maglilid sa inyo sa correct answer. Okay, sige. Chinese novel daw yan, teachers. Chinese novel. By the way, this is a contemporary story, no? Siyempre, Chinese novel, Chinese-American novel, telling about it is about a story of a Chinese immigrant mothers and their American-born daughters playing the Chinese game of mahjong. O, sige, mahjong, di ba? Yung sinasabi ko dyan, teachers, na clue ay yung mahjong. Diba? Tingnan nyo yung mga yung mga options dyan. Sige nga, hanapan nyo nga yung may connection dyan sa mahjong. Ganyan dapat teachers hanap ng sagot. Kasi again, kapag hindi nyo alam yung hinahanap dyan, kailangan mahanapan mo yan ng connection. Diba? Kasi for sure, may connection yan. Okay, sige. You can change your answer. Tingnan natin. Okay. Sige, nakuha na. Nakuha na, no? Okay, sige. Tingnan niyo, teachers. Pag nakita niyo yung Chinese game of mahjong, syempre, di ba ano yan? Anong tawag nga doon? Okay, basta Chinese game mahjong, alam niyo naman siguro yan. Okay, nagsistick pa din sa letter C si Ma'am May. Sige, sige. Chinese game mahjong, di ba? Parang ano yan eh, tumataya ka, di ba? Sige, tingnan natin. Ano to? Okay. Basta yung clue dyan ay yung Chinese game of mahjong. O, diba? Okay. Sige, nakuha na ni Ma'am ni Ma'am May. O, diba Ma'am May? Magsistick ka pa ba sa letter A? I mean letter C? Chinese game of mahjong. Syempre, pag nakita mo yung Chinese game of mahjong, di ba? Luck. Swerte-swertehan din yan. Di ba? Okay, so ang sagot dyan ay letter A, the Joy Luck Club. Okay? Okay. Okay, sige. That is letter A. Hindi po yan letter C, interior Chinatown, kasi nakakita kayo ng Chinese. Lahat po yan ay Chinese novel, okay? Lahat yan ay Chinese novel. However, again, yung context clue ay nasa question lang din mismo, di ba? Pagkabasa ni Chinese game of mahjong, okay, the Joy Luck Club. Luck, di ba? Mahjong, luck. Swerte-swertihan lang din yan. Taya-tayaan lang, 'di ba? Laro kasi yung mahjong. Okay? Chinese game. So the answer is letter A. Okay, very good to those who got it correct. Ayan, see, lagi daw nilalaro ng mama niya. Okay, sige po. Sige, let's move forward. Let's just clear this one. Let's move forward and go to item number 19. What does in me just rest means? Is it A, starts and ends with a significant and interesting part? Letter B, starts at the beginning of events and ends at some important point. Letter C, starts at the critical point. Or letter D, starts with an amusing event. Go teachers. Sige. Kaya nyo yan. Pag-isipang maigi yung tanong teachers ha. Again, ang sagot naman ay naandyan lang. Gamitan nyo lang ng techniques. Huwag kayong makakalimot sa mga techniques, ha? Ano ibig sabihin ng in medias res? Starts and ends with a significant and interesting part. Is it B, starts at the beginning of events and ends at some important point? Letter C, starts at the critical point. Letter D, starts with an amusing event. Ayan, nagkakalituhan na naman tayo, no? Okay, so in medias res teachers, from the word mid, di ba? Media, media. Okay? Ibig sabihin, nagsisimula hindi sa beginning, di ba? Hindi sa beginning. Kundi ay saan? Sa middle, di ba? Sa middle. So it means, pag sa middle, anong point ba yon? Pwede kayong malinlang ng letter A, starts and ends with a significant and interesting part. Okay, however, that is not the answer. Ligwak yang si letter A. Starts at the beginning of events and ends at some important point. Sa middle nga, di ba? So, ligwak din yan. Letter D starts with an amusing event. So, yung A and B, hindi pwedeng maging sagot si A and B teachers kasi halos pareha sila. Di ba? Halos pareha sila. So, teachers, pag in medias res, ibig sabihin ay nagsisimula ka sa middle, which is, di ba, pag middle, that is the critical point. Okay? Critical point po yan. Take note of that, teachers. Huwag nang malilito kapag sinabi natin in medias res, that is, okay, it starts with the middle. It starts in the middle, which is the critical point. Okay? Critical point po yan. The answer there is letter C. Very good to those who got it correct. Yan, climax. Parang climax. Okay po. Item number 20. Yan, 20 na. Which does not belong to the group? Is it A, show and tell? Letter B, module? C, PowerPoint presentation? Letter D, realia. So, alin ba yung naiba dyan, teacher? Sige nga. Mag-add one out kayo kasi yung hinihingi dyan, di ba? Does not belong. Okay, ano kaya yung sagot natin dyan? Ano yung sagot niyo, teachers? Okay, how about those teachers from our chat box or our Zoom meeting? Okay. Parang hindi gumagalaw yung ano ko. Sige. Okay, meron tayong mga okay, so we have answers like letter E. Okay, sige. Okay, sige. Alin daw yung hindi kasali sa grupo, teachers? So may isa dyan na hindi kasali. Yung module, di ba, teachers? Resources yan, di ba? Resources yung module, PowerPoint, and Realia. However, yung naiiba sa kanila ay yung show and tell. Okay, naisip nyo ba yan? Okay, may mga sumagot naman ng letter A. Very good to those who got it correct. Okay? Yung naiiba yung hinahanap natin again, module, PowerPoint, and Realia, those are physical resources. Physical resources. And yung naiba ay yung show and tell. Yan, dapat ganun, teachers. Pag-isipan yung maigi yung sasagot nyo, okay? Ano yung connection? Ano ba yung hinihingi? Ano ba yung mga nasa options? Paano ba sila nagkakaiba-iba? Paano sila nagkakapare-pares? Okay? Dapat ganun kayo mag-iisip ng sagot. Okay? So the answer here is letter A, show and tell. Next to that, 21. In the Shakespearean play Merchant of Venice, the speech of Portia seemed not too impertinent to the case of being raised by Shylock. The highlighted word means blank. Is it A, important? Letter B, superfluous? Letter C, significant? Letter D, irrelevant? Sige nga. What is your answer here? Ano ibig sabihin ng impertinent? Ano yung ibig sabihin natin pag sinabi nating impertinent? Okay, sige. Ano yung sagot niyo, teachers? Okay, very good. I think most of you got it correct. Okay, very good. Impertinent, pag sinabi natin, teachers, na impertinent, that means irrelevant. Okay, not important, not superfluous, and not significant. Okay, very good to those who got it correct. Again, pag mga hindi nyo nakukuha, teachers, i-take note nyo, okay? And then you go back, master it, no? Pag-aralan mong maigi. So we still have 1 month to prepare. Mahaba-haba pa yun, no? Although malapit na. But still, don't worry kasi, again, i-manage nyo yung time nyo para ma-cover nyo sila lahat. Okay? Sige. Let's move forward. We have 22. Who wrote the short story Magnificence that is about the girl abused by an older man? Okay, are you familiar ba with magnificence? Sino yung lalaki doon? 'Di ba si Vicente? Si Vicente po yung lalaki doon. Sino daw po yung nagsulat ng Magnificence? Is it A, Paz Marquez Benitez? Letter B, Kirima Tovera? Letter C, Estrella Alfon? Letter D, Nick Joaquin. Ano yung kay Nick Joaquin? Mayday Eve, di ba? And other works. And then, yung Kirima Tovera, sa kanya naman yung The Virgin. You may read those stories, teachers. Okay? So we still have A and C. Okay, sino kaya yung sagot dito, teacher? Sige nga, try nyo nga. Kanino si Magnificence? Yan yung ano, yan yung nang harass doon sa ano, nang abuse doon sa bata, 'di ba? Doon sa batang babae. So yung lalaki doon, yung older man dyan na tinutukoy ay si Vicente, 'di ba? Basahin nyo, very ano yan. That's a good story also, teachers. Yung kay Paz Marquez Benitez, kung alam nyo, sa kanya po yung Dead Star, di ba? Yung Dead Star na nandoon si Julia, si Esperanza, tapos si Alfredo. Ano naman yun? It's a love story naman. Malungkot naman yung ending nun. Di ba? Try to read that one as well. Dead Star. Maganda din yung story yun. So, teachers, yung kay Paz Benitez, Dead Star siya, di ba? Kirima Tovera, sa kanya naman yung The Virgin, and then yung kay Nick Joaquin, yung Mayday Eve. Si Estrella Alfon, kanino siya? Of course, sa Magnificence po. Okay, sa Magnificence. Yan, kay Alfon po yan, yung Magnificence. Try to read those stories, teachers. Pwede nyo silang, i-read nyo lang yung summary, pwede naman. Pero kung gusto nyo, mga short stories naman, usually yan. So, pwede nyo din silang basahin, okay? 23, in the queuing system, this is about vocabulary and coming up with the meanings in a context. Is it A, phonology, B, semantics, C, morphology, letter D, syntax? What is your answer here? Is it phonology ba, teachers? Okay, 23. Ano yung sagot niyo sa 23? Pag sinabi niyong vocabulary and meanings. Okay, sige. Yan, we have answers here na. Most of you answered letter B, semantics. Let's see if you're correct. The answer here is letter B, semantics. So pag sinabi natin vocabulary and word meanings, that is semantics. Okay, semantics. So pag phonology po, that is the study of sounds. So tungkol naman yan sa sounds. Yung morphology naman, word formation. Okay, yung word formation naman po yung sa morphology. Syntax, sentence structure naman po yan, di ba? Sentence structure. So, teachers, pwede nyo pa itong mas pag-aralan, no? Yung mga under that, morphology, syntax. Although, on our next meeting naman, pwede natin siyang makover, okay? Semantics naman po, yan naman po yung word meanings. Yan yung sa vocabulary. Yes, kasi mga words yan, di ba? Pragmatics naman, the contextual aspects of meaning. Okay? Yan naman yung ano na dyan, lagi na dyan nakano si context. Kino-consider yung context. Okay? Yan. Let's move forward. I hope that this is clear. 24. What is the best way to prepare for the teaching of literature? Is it A? Okay, word dyan, teachers. Best way to prepare. Okay? Best way to prepare for the teaching of literature. Is it A? Enjoy the literature. B, select a literary work that relates to the nature of the learners. Letter C, memorize the chosen work and read it in class. Letter D, plan activities based on the literary pieces. Ano ba yung best way to prepare teacher for the teaching of literature? Ano ba yung dapat nyong gawin? Nasa preparation stage pa lang tayo dyan, okay? Understand? Dapat maintindihan niyo yung question, okay? Kasi halos lahat, no? Parang tama, parang lahat learner-centered naman. Okay, although may isa dyan na hindi. Ayan. So, ano ba yung best way to prepare for the teaching of literature? Is it A, enjoy the literature? Although pwede, no? However, enjoy the literature, parang hindi pa siya. Okay? Cross out. Memorize the chosen work and read it in class. Is that the best way to prepare for the teaching of literature? Hindi, di ba? Hindi naman siya si letter C. Letter D, plan activities based on the literary pieces. Although magandang pakinggan, no, pwede siya, however, hindi. Hindi din po siya yung best way to prepare for the teaching of literature. E tingnan nyo yung letter B, select a literary work that relates to the nature of the learners. Di ba ang gandang pakinggan, and that is really the best way to prepare for the teaching of literature. You have to select literary work that relates to the nature of the learners. Okay? That is letter B. So the answer here is letter B po siya. 25. Teacher Mary asked the learners to enumerate the parts of story in its chronological order. What did the teacher ask her students to do? Is it A, cloze test? Letter B, multiple response. Letter C, essay. Letter D, sequencing. Yan. Very good dun sa mga nakakuha ng correct answers, teachers. Oh, ito namang item number 25. Yes po, sir. Okay lang po yan. Kahit anong majors nyo, okay lang naman. Kasi, di ba nga sabi ko, may mga pwede tayong matakol dito na pwede namang itanong sa Gen Ed. Hindi natin alam, di ba? But at least, mas kumbaga, mas maging broader pa yung knowledge nyo, lalo na sa language. Okay? Lalong-lalo na teachers, mapapractice nyo din naman dito yung test-taking skills nyo, di ba? Kasi yung naman, yung let, itatanong siya, maliban sa Filipino majors, no? Siyempre, using the English language. Okay po? Practice nyo. Okay po? So, mga ganitong tanungan nga di ba? Pwede din siya. So, kahit hindi kayo English major, so pwede nyo pa din magamit yung mga natutuhan nyo dito. Okay, sige. Close test ba yan, teachers? Di ba ang close test, yun yung parang fill in the blank. Parang close procedure, yung lalagyan mo yung nawawalang word. Di ba? So, doon gagamitin mo yung context para mahanap mo or para ma-fill mo yung tamang word. Okay? Ano yung pinakaangkop na word doon na nawawala? Okay po. And then, multiple response. Diba, enumerate parts of story in its chronological order. So, dapat makita nyo agad yan. Kasi, that could be a clue. Is it essay? So, again, parts of story in its chronological order. Yan, test completion yan. Yung close test completion. Yan yung may mga blank, di ba? Under yung mga blank na kailangang mapunan nyo para makumpleto siya, di ba? Yung meaning ng sentence or ng text. Okay? Yan, sequencing. Okay, yan. Enumerate, proper order. That is enumeration. So that is also called as sequencing. That is letter D. Very good. Okay, next item. Let's go to number 27. Okay, so who is considered as the god? Who is considered, oh bakit 25? Naulit, no? Okay, ulit na ulit yung number 25 teachers. Okay lang yan. Who is considered as the goddess of Philippine poetry? Sino kaya ito? Sino ang ating goddess of Philippine poetry? Is it A. Teresa Subido? Letter B. Ofelia de Malanta? Letter C. Aida Rivera Ford? Letter D. Angela Manalang Gloria? Sige, pag-isipan nyo nga teacher, sino kaya to? Hanapin na lang namin Ma'am MJ yung may pinakamagandang pangalan. No, charot lang. So, goddess of Philippine poetry, sino kaya siya? Okay, sige, may mga sagot na ba? How about the others? Okay. Yan, may mga Ofelia de Malanta daw. Okay, sige. Natawa ako kay Sir Anthony. Pangalan pa lang daw, pang goddess na. Okay, sige. Tingnan natin, no? Si Teresa Subido. Hindi siya, no? How about Aida Rivera Ford? Hindi din siya. Angela Manalang Gloria? Hindi din, no? Okay, yan na nga. Siguro nga talaga pang goddess yung pangalan niya, kaya goddess of Philippine poetry. But no, di ba si Ofelia de Malanta siya yung yung sa love sonnets, right? Tandaan niyo pa ba? Siya yung sa love sonnet. So, siya din yung considered as the goddess of Philippine poetry. Okay? The goddess of Philippine poetry. Yan. Very good to those who got it correct. Yan. Kung tsachamba ka, no, tapos nakita niyo si Ofelia de Malanta, nakatama ka ng correct, nakakuha ka ng correct answer. Kasi hindi daw siya nalalanta. Diyos ko po. Ikaw talaga, Ma'am Jaira. Okay, sige. Hindi siguro nagkukupas yung beauty niya, no? Hindi kumukupas yung beauty. Ayan, let's move forward. Okay, 26. The following are pre-linguistic stage noises except blank. Is it A, bubbling? Letter B, cooing? Letter C, blinking? Letter D, crying? Natawa po. Sige. Try niyo pong sagutan. Ano yung sagot dyan? Ang yung love sonnets kay Ofelia de Malanta po siya, okay? Love sonnets in the Philippines, yan ay kay Ofelia de Malanta. Okay, sige, ano yung sagot nyo? Letter D daw. Diba, teachers? Tingnan nyo. Okay, sige. Natin noises. Linguistic stage. Okay. Alin dyan yung hindi? Hindi daw siya pre-linguistic stage noise. Okay, alin dyan? Is it bubbling? Bubbling, di ba? Nagbabubbling. Nagbabubbling yung mga babies. Crying, blinking. Ano ba dyan yung hindi? Sige. Di ba may mga sounds yan, yung bubbling and crying, except for blinking. Blink, di ba? Yung blinking, hindi naman siya noise. So, siya po yung naiiba dyan. Letter C is blinking. That is the correct answer. Yan. Tama po yan. Yung blinking hindi nag-create ng noise using eyes. Teachers, letters, okay. That is the except dyan sa item number 26. Okay? 27. You are to prepare an English intervention for you to make your program useful. A, lack of appreciation for language. Letter B, skill in using the language for learning. C, lack of basic understanding of language. Letter D, superior language competencies. Alin daw yung language deficiency ang i-consider mo? Para makapag-prepare ka ng program. Sige, pag-isipan nyo nga to, teachers. Ano yung sagot natin dito? Is it A, B, C, or D? Ayan. Meron ditong sumagot ng letter C. Letter C daw. Sige, how about choose na nasa chat box natin? Okay, letter B. Okay, let's see. Ano yung tamang sagot dito? Ano yung language deficiency daw? If you're preparing for an English intervention, ano yung English deficiency or language deficiency ang i-consider mo to make your program useful? Okay? Hanapin niyo yung pinaka-ideal na sagot, teachers. Is it lack of appreciation for language? Yan lang ba? Yan, ganun lang ba? Yung lack of appreciation for language? Parang mababaw tong sagot na to, no? Yung letter C, lack of basic understanding of language. Eh, yung pinag-uusapan kasi natin dito is yung language, parang yung language learning, di ba? So, yung letter C is hindi. Superior language competencies. Hindi din siya, no? The answer here, teacher, is consider mo yung skill in using the language for learning. Okay, yan yung pinaka-i-consider mo po dyan. Letter B is the correct answer. Okay. Sige. Next item tayo. Let's proceed to item number 28. In the classroom setting, which of the following kind of listening most students use? Okay, is it A, to be informed? Letter B, to escape? Letter C, to be inspired? Or letter D, to enjoy? Okay, sige. Sagot niyo dito, teachers. Sa classroom daw, ano yung kind of listening ang madalas ginagamit? Okay, so wag kayong malilito teachers, no? Sa literature, pag sinabi nating love sonnets in the Philippines, that is Ofelia de Malanta. Okay, and pag ano naman, pag sinabi naman nating greatest sonnet writer, yan po ay si William Shakespeare. Greatest English sonnet writer. Okay? Si Ophelia, sa love sonnets po siya sa Philippines. Si William Shakespeare, greatest English sonnet writer. Okay? And kilala yan si sa Bard of Avon. Yun yung niya, sonnet. Okay? Huwag po kayong malilito. And wag din kayo teachers malito sa elegy and sa eulogy. Okay? Kasi baka yung iba sa inyo, nalilito pa pagdating sa eulogy and elegy. So yung elegy teachers, that is poem for the dead. Diba? Poem for the dead po yan. Yung eulogy naman, that is message for the dead. Okay? Take note of that as well. Yan, yung mga bonus na yan. Sa, kahit sa Gen Ed, tinatanong yan. Okay? Tinatanong yan kahit sa Gen Ed. So, ano naman teachers yung ode? Are you familiar with ode? Yan naman po yung ceremonious poem, di ba? Ceremonious poem. And yung psalms, okay, take note niyo yan teachers, additional yan, mga additional information. Yung psalm naman, or psalms, worship naman yan. What is the greatest lyric poem? Ano yung greatest lyric poem? Yan, i-take note nyo, that is Psalms of King David. Okay, the Psalms of King David, that is the greatest lyric poem. Okay, take note. Mga yan, mga bonus concepts, mga bonus na yan sa English, especially, sa English and kahit sa Gen Ed. English majorship and Gen Ed. Okay, are you done? Okay, yung sagot niyo po dito ay letter A. Of course, tingnan niyo teachers. In the classroom setting daw, ano daw yung klase ng listening ang madalas na ginagamit? To escape ba? Again, in answering let questions, you have to be ideal, di ba? Hindi to escape. Masyado tong personal na sagot, okay? C, to be inspired. To be inspired, pwede naman, no? Maganda din naman siyang pakinggan. However, this is not the correct answer. To be inspired. To enjoy. Pwede din, no? However, hindi din siya. Ang tinatanong kasi dyan, yung listening, kind of listening most used or most students use sa classroom, okay? Consider niyo yung sa classroom. Buti sana kung lang, sa bahay, di ba? To enjoy, pwede. To be inspired, pwede. To escape, pwede. But since in the classroom, that is letter A, to be informed. Okay, very good. To those who got it correct. Yes, formal kasi tayo, di ba? Tama si Ma'am Jaira. Letter A. Okay, and then we also 29. Yan, gumagalaw na siya. The poet admitted that for him to write a good piece, he must have read more than 10 books. Indeed, the poet is a blank reader. Is it A, vehement, letter B, voracious, C, industrious, letter D, indulgent? Sige nga. Okay. Okay. What is your answer here? Ayan. So yan, yung mga clues dyan, must have read more than 10 books, no? So ibig sabihin, masipag siya. Kakapiliin niyo yung industrious. However, again, meron tayo dyang most accurate term na gagamitin or ginagamit. Okay? Is it vehement? Hindi, no? Hindi naman siya yan. Yung industrious. Pwede yung industrious, however, hindi yan yung pinaka-accurate term. Indulgent. Parang iba naman to. Iba naman tong pinanggagamitan nito. Okay, so yung natitira po teachers ay yung voracious. Okay? So indeed, the poet is a voracious reader. Okay? Yung voracious po yung correct answer. Yan. Very good to those who got it correct. Yan, voracious reader. Yan, dapat teachers, pagdating din sa vocabulary, yan, magbasa pa kayo ng maigi teachers, no? Kasi as English majors, may mga itatanong dyan na questions na minsan hindi nyo alam yung meaning. Kasi itatanong yan in a way na usually yung mga itinatanong is yung mga hindi tayo familiar. But again, use context clues, no? Minsan yung sagot dyan ay nasa ano lang naman, nasa stem lang naman ng question. So, useful din po yung teachers. Balikan niyo yun, basahin yung maigi, intindihin yung maigi, lalo na kapag hindi kayo familiar sa mga words, kasi makakatulong naman po yung teachers, okay? And you have to look for the most ideal word, the most ideal answer. Okay? Kasi minsan, merong mga halos pare-pareha, di ba? Parang it sounds the same, pero iba or may pinaka-ideal lang na hinahanap or ideal answer lang for that particular item. Okay? Sige. Next one. Last item na tayo. 30. The teacher is using the task-based strategy. What learning experience should he follow? Is it A, writing notes? No. Writing notes, memos, and reports. Letter B, use grammatical structures correctly. C, identifying figurative language. Letter D, recalling supporting details. If you listen carefully a while ago sa discussion natin, you will get the correct answer here, no? Hindi kayo malilito if nakinig kayo kanina sa ating discussion. Okay? Sige, bigay niyo yung best news dyan, teacher, sa item number 30. Last item na natin yan for today. Ma'am May, item number 30 na tayo, ma'am. Sige, humabol ka for the last item. By the way, pwede nyo naman yung mabalikan, di ba? Pwede nyo naman siyang mabalikan. Again, teachers, what are we talking about here? Task-based strategy. Ano nga ulit yung sinabi ko kanina? Na kapag task-based, nakatutok siya or nakafocus po siya sa meaningful task. Okay? Sa completion mo ng meaningful task for you to be able to learn the language. Okay po? So, alin dyan? Alin ba dyan yung merong meaningful task na binigay? Ayan. Is it A ba? B, C, or D? Yung use of grammatical structures correctly. Parang GTM to, no? Parang GTM or other methods. Hindi siya task-based strategy. Identifying figurative language. Hindi din siya. Recalling supporting details. Okay, hindi din po siya, no? Hindi din po siya. So pag sinabi natin teachers task-based, di ba sabi ko nga, yung emphasis niya ay sa completion ng meaningful task for you to be able to learn the language. Yung kaibahan niya sa CLT or the communicative language teaching, kung sa communicative language teaching, yung focus is sa interaction and real communication, ito naman po sa task-based strategy or task-based approach, ang kanyang focus or emphasis ay sa meaningful task, sa completion of meaningful task. So dapat merong binibigay na task. Okay? Para masabi mo po siyang task-based strategy. So the remaining choice here ay writing notes. Di ba? Task yan, memos, and reports. So they are meaningful tasks. Kaya dyan, teachers, ang correct answer ay sa number 30 or item number 30, the correct answer is letter A, writing notes, memos, and reports. Kasi ito yung mga, ito yung option na kung saan ay merong binanggit or in-enumerate na task na kailangan gawin ng student. Okay? Yan yung learning experience na dapat ibigay kapag meron tayong task-based strategy or kapag ginagamit yung task-based strategy. Okay? Okay. Yes, letter A po, Ma'am Jaira. Okay. Okay, sige. Kung nagkamali man, okay lang yan. Ayan. Ilan ba yung nakuha yung correct answer, teachers? Are you confident to share it? Kung gusto nyo, so ilapag nyo lang sa ating comment section or sa ating chat box. Yung ating first session for English majorship. I hope that you learned a lot for today or for tonight. Again, teachers, kung may mga naging pagkakamali kayo sa ating review for tonight, you have to take note of those, go back, and then review nyo ulit hanggang sa ma-master nyo siya. And doon sa mga literature, yung mga literature, di ba, yung mga text na nabanggit natin, you may also search for them. I-search nyo sila, alamin nyo yung summary nila, tungkol saan ba sila, or kung meron kayong mas mahabang time, pwedeng basahin nyo sila, di ba? And mas marami kayong, the more na marami kayong mga alam na text, okay? The more na mas thorough or nakakapag-read kayo ng maigi, meron kayong thorough reading, mas wide yung inyong understanding or yung knowledge nyo, and then mas mataas yung edge nyo in passing, okay? Not just passing, but in topping the licensure examinations for teachers. So huwag niyong papabayaan yung majorship nyo. Dapat balance lang po yung Gen Ed, Prof Ed, and yung inyong majorship. Dapat lahat po sila ay napagtutuunan nyo. Okay? Yan, keep on praying, teachers. Keep on reviewing. Dapat ay balance din yung pagre-review nyo, yung rest nyo. No? Huwag nyong papabayaan din yung sarili nyo, lalong-lalo na at malapit na po ang ating September let. Okay, I wish you all the best, teachers. See you on our next session. You may now have your dinner. Okay, it's already 8:11, so we started at exactly 8:10 kanina. It's already time to say goodbye. See you on our next session, and God bless you all, teachers. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Okay, you may now leave our Zoom meeting, and you may now rest. Laban na naman bukas. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Yes, see you in our next session, Ma'am Zaira. Thank you po. Yes, Ma'am. Yes, si Ma'am Carl. Ma'am Carl or Sir Carl. Ayan. Thank you so much po. And sa mga teachers natin sa ating live stream, thank you, everyone. Thank you for actively participating, Ma'am May, Ma'am Judy Ann, Ma'am Mel, yan, Ma'am Evangeline, Sir Anthony, yan, si Ma'am Joyce, si Ma'am Athena, si Ma'am Mary Chris. Ayan, thank you, everyone. Goodbye and God bless. Yan, si Ma'am Queen. Bye, Ma'am. Okay, stop sharing na tayo. Medyo mahina yung internet ko pala, no? Okay.